Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Dye House Stadium, home of the Garrard County Golden Lions. And might I add, home to the best grass field in the state, no doubt about it. Look at that beautiful field tonight as we get you ready for a high school football action. And, folks, guess what? I don't see any storm clouds. Temperature's pretty respectable for this time of year, and we've got a good, knock on wood, internet signal, and hopefully, folks, we are in for a great night of high school football as the Golden Lions will take on the Bullitt Central Cougars tonight. Both teams coming in here looking for that first win, and I'm telling you, both teams look across at one another and go, yep, that's my first win of the season. My name is Jeff Jacobs. I would not want to be anywhere else on a Friday night. I got a couple of guys that I think would agree. Scott Boland, Caleb Grasham, they're going to get us ready for everything you need to know as we are broadcasting across the Golden Lions Sports Network, Main Street Media TV Live, our broadcast partners at WRNZ, also at CKYTV.net. And if that's not enough, you can find us on our YouTube page at Main Street Media TV. With all that said, let's get this Friday night football started. It's the Golden Lions and the Cougars coming up next right here on the Golden Lions Sports Network.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, the Hunt Insurance Agency, First Southern National Bank.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, the Hunt Insurance Agency, First Southern National Bank, Danville Office Equipment, Garrard County Health Department, Sutton Pharmacy, Farmers National Bank, Marksberry Farm, DocuBit, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is Danville Steelmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, no one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Die House Stadium, where tonight the Garrard County Golden Lions are welcoming in Bullitt Central Cougars as both teams are searching for their first win on the 2023 football campaign. And tonight, folks, I'm calling it right now, Garrard County's getting number one. But let's go to the Marksberry Farm memory moment as the music is playing by DJ Jazzy Purplehead Preston in the background. As Thunderstruck, baby. Garrard County and Bullitt Central. Garrard County leads the series 2-0 as Garrard County and Bullitt Central are meeting for the third time in history, but the first time in 52 years as the two schools played a home-and-home series in 1970 and 71, the first 2 years of existence for Bullitt Central High School, and in the 70 matchup at Die House Stadium, an 18-6 victory by the Garrard County Golden Lions as Roger Davis, Bruce Warren, and Joe Henderson each scored first half rushing touchdowns with more than enough to secure the victory. The following season, Garrard County traveled to Shepherdsville and scored with 6 seconds left to win 8-0 as Bradley Graham's 9-yard touchdown from the quarterback keeper was the only score of the game. And Garrard County is looking to stop a 4-game home losing streak dating to last season. It's the longest home losing streak since dropping 5 in a row across the 2018-2019 series. Coach, what are your thoughts this evening there, Dr. Gresham?
Well, I tell you what, Scott, I'm excited. Beautiful night of football. I'm ready to kick the ball off. Let's get after it and let's see what these Golden Lions look like tonight.
Absolutely. Let's shoot it to head coach Spencer Crutchfield as Dr. Gresham was able to sit down with him this afternoon to get his thoughts on tonight's game for the Farmers Bank X's and O's coaches interview.
I'm here with head coach of the Golden Lions, Coach Crutchfield. Coach, how did practice go this week?
We had a solid week of practice. We had a few kids here and there out with a little sickness going around, but overall, we were able to get a lot of good work in and prepare for this Bullitt Central team. Looking forward to seeing how we come out and play tonight.
So, Coach, come up 1 point short last week. Lost a really talented Middlesboro team, 14-13. Saw a lot of improvement from week 1 to week 2. Kind of what were some of the takeaways that the coaches have had from last last week?
We had talked about earlier, we were kind of challenged our guys up front to be more physical and get off the football, and I felt like we did that at times, and then we had a few lapses at times. So we have a ton of stuff we got to continue to clean up, and our guys know that. We were able to watch film and look at some of those issues and just continue to work on our fundamentals and blocking and tackling and getting better at those. And that's what we're going to continue to work on, is just us each week, and hopefully we get to where we need to be.
So, Coach, I've been around the game a long time. Don't think I've ever had a 23-hour halftime. No. Kind of walk us through a little bit about, as a head coach, how do you keep the focus of the team? Because I'm telling you, on Saturday, man, we come out and outscored Middlesboro 13-0, looked sharp, looked focused, and I'm sure that was a challenge for you and the staff to get the guys ready.
Yeah, we talked about it. The coaching staff talked about it. It's something that was definitely new to me as a head coach, and really new to me. I've been around football for a long time, and it was totally new. So it was kind of a play it as it goes and kind of just figure out what's going on. And the kids handled it very well, and that shows the maturity of them and just coming out and being ready to go. And we talked to them on Saturday, make sure that we come out with the same energy we left the field, getting that goal line stand at the end of the second quarter, and make sure we come out with that same energy. And they were able to do that. And we jumped up, like you said, 13-8, and just unfortunately weren't able to sustain the lead.
So, Coach, what can we expect from Bullitt Central tonight here on offense and defense?
Well, they're definitely going to try to run the football first. They're going to try to establish a run. They've got some big guys up front and a few different backs they like to get the ball to. They got a freshman quarterback who does a really good job and throws the ball really well. So they're going to try to establish the run and then try to play action a little bit on the offensive side. And defensively, they base out of a 4-2-5, and they're going to bring a lot of different pressures, and they're going to get after you. So you got to keep your eyes up front and make sure we're communicating on the O-line to make sure we're picking up those blitzes.
So, Coach, what are some keys to a big win here tonight?
We got to take care of the football, and like each week I say, if we win the battle up front, we're giving ourselves an opportunity to do what we want to do and establish the run and be physical on defense.
So good luck, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
There you have it, folks. That's the first words of tonight's head coach, Spencer Crutchfield. We'll be right back, as this is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network from the BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as it is high school football time in Lancaster, Kentucky, where tonight the Garrard County Golden Lions have welcomed in the Bullitt Central Cougars for tonight's 2023 third game of both seasons, as both teams are still looking to get on the board on the win column, as Garrard County Golden Lions have played two really nice ball games, Coach Gresham, and came out on the wrong end, unfortunately, but two different type of ball games, and last week was something like we've never seen before.
Yeah, I tell you, Coach. Garrard County, no one's happy. That we've started 0-2, but the effort has been there. Coach Crutchfield and the staff has been very pleased with the effort. We've seen a significant improvement from week 1 to week 2, and I want to tell you, folks, Garrard County has played two really good football teams.
They have.
You keep an eye on Greene County, you keep an eye on Middlesboro, and I guarantee at the end of the season, they're 8-2, 7-3, 9-1, kind of in that range. Garrard County had a chance to win both games.
Yes.
Garrard County got beat by 14 points the first game. However, had the ball driving about halfway through the fourth quarter, down 9 points. So it was right in the game until a pick six occurred. Then last week, you just come up a point short. So, I'm excited to kind of see Garrard County get back on the field. I'm excited that not worry about the heat index, not to worry about lightning, and my goodness, what an experience that was last week. Before I send it back to you, Scott, I want to give my friend Jeremy Bull a shout out.
JB.
Now listen, folks, Jeremy's looking for an extra ticket to the game tomorrow. So here's the deal: if anybody's got an extra ticket out there, and hook my friend Jeremy up, he'll take you a ride on his Kentucky bus.
Well, he will, and he's willing to pay. He's willing to pay big bucks.
He is a high roller.
This guy has the money to pay, and he's ready to get going. A couple of shout-outs as we got Elijah Jones, first one tonight. Attaboy Elijah. Sean Seacorns. Let's go Lions. We're going to win this one. And then the big mighty Colonels are playing Cincinnati tomorrow, as Sean is a big EKU alum. And then our good friend Judy Gardner from Rome, Georgia says, no worries, folks, as she's here tonight. And we're going to take a quick break as we pay honor to our great country by our JROTC under the direction of Michael Condon at Garrard County Schools. We'll be right back. This is Garrard County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network and the BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
Can play here
we offer modern banking.
with personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
And welcome back, folks, as that was the national anthem played by our award-winning band under the direction of the Godfather, Dr. Vance.
Dr. Vance.
As I saw them, they were loading up their trailer, coaches. They're going to do the halftime show today, but they are heading out tomorrow to a band competition, as it is band season as well.
Last week kind of threw the band off. The band was literally walking out onto the field when the lightning delay occurred.
It did, as their number one feature was going to be Thunderstruck, so we didn't want it to be Lightning Struck. So that was very important. But, Coach, we want to get to really quick our Hunt Insurance Keys of the Game, as, folks, this is a huge game for us. And, again, before we go any farther, thank you to all of our phenomenal sponsors, all that they do for us, as we could not possibly pull off something like this to highlight our great kiddos that we have here in Garrard County and our student athletes. But, Coach, give us your Hunt Insurance Keys to the game tonight.
Well, one of the things that talking to Coach Crutchfield, really looking for a clean game tonight from the goal lines. Had a couple of turnovers the first couple of weeks that really was detrimental, kind of stopped a lot of momentum for the goal line. So I think Coach is really looking forward or looking for a clean game, taking care of the football, kind of getting back to what Garrard County football is all about. After the first game, Coach Crutchfield's really pretty frustrated, only having 20-some yards of rushing offense. So really challenged the offensive line last week. We saw the offensive line respond, have a lot better performance last week against Middlesboro. So, I think the Hunt Insurance keys to the game, number one, is limit turnovers. Number two, value the possessions. Don't get behind the chains, and just play football. I mean, just kind of tackle well, block well, get out here, have some fun. It's a beautiful night. You could not ask for better weather here at Dye House Stadium tonight. So it sets up to be a fun night, Scott.
Just win, baby. That's our slogan. Just win, baby. As I've already told you, tonight is our night, folks. You can write it down, as Garrard County is going to get their number one.
Bowling guarantee.
Bowling guarantee. And I don't normally do that.
I tell you what's another guarantee.
What's that?
A good meal at Keys and Crows.
Let me tell you something. So before we go any farther, we are very fortunate that our partners at Keys and Crows feed us during what we call as a production meeting, but more like a production meal. But our good friends, Jackie, Jennifer, Keely, Dalen, and Alexa are phenomenal.
Goodness.
And our man Dalen, we left him out last week.
Dalen
I'm
makes
so
it happen.
sorry, Dalen. I mean, he makes it happen.
Make it happen.
However, whatever the Colonel says to do, Dalen is on top of it as he makes sure.
Hey, after that pizza he made us tonight, we owe him.
Now, Jeff does have one complaint, Scott.
What's that? What's your complaint?
There's no leftovers.
Well, it was not because of you. You eat like a bird.
I know.
However,
you two guys didn't. I like my little leftovers at the end of it.
I was always told growing up, Jeffrey, that you have to eat everything on your plate.
Well,
and so I make sure that happens.
Mama would be proud.
At all times. We're going to go right back to one more break, folks, because when we come back, it is going to be kickoff action as Garrard County is about to go to midfield for tonight's coin flip, as Coach Crutchfield, along with 4 Golden Lions in their yellow breeches and their red jerseys with white numbers and a Cardinal helmet. So, folks, we will be right back, and it'll be kickoff time here at Garrard County and Dye House Stadium. This is Golden Lions Sports Network covering Garrard County Golden Lions football.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
Can play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service,
you've come to know.
we are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as it is time for football, as Zach Daly is going to put the football on the tee as Garrard County wins the toss tonight. The first to the second half as they will kick off to Bullitt Central. Coach, so we got a Bullitt Central, a Bullitt East, a Bullitt
North Bullitt.
North Bullitt. We got all these directions. What
Yeah.
else we have?
That's it.
That's it? We
Yep.
need more.
That's-
We need a West Bullitt. I'm going to call them Middle Bullitt. So they're Central Middle. So if I do that, my apologies. This is going to be a long kickoff tonight as Daly kicks it to Bobby Miller. As Bobby Miller used to be an old bus driver here in Garrard County. As you're going to see some familiar names that you know as Bobby Miller, old bus driver, just took it. And the quarterback is going to be A.J. Lee, but he may hand it off to Michael Anderson.
Oh,
as
my
Michael
goodness.
Anderson is
Michael
number 3. He
Anderson.
is their
Wow.
leading running back tonight, Coach, as I've been doing all my prep work for the week.
Hey, I tell you, Trey Grubb's doing a great job on that kickoff team, getting in there, making a big tackle for Garrard County. Our man Waylon Boyd has checked in saying, let's go GC. Kobe Wright, let's go Garrard.
Oh, yeah.
How about Donna Hawker? We need a big win
Well, you're
tonight.
right, Donna.
And our man Chuck Hunt,
Chuck
let's
Hunt,
go.
baby. Hey, shout
Say
out
Chuck.
to Chuck, all the family,
Everybody.
and mainly to our girl Taylor Hunt.
Oh,
She
what's
is,
up, Taylor?
She's recovered, and we miss Taylor. We look forward to seeing her as there's going to be a dead ball right off the bat. As there's a little pointing going on, as we're not exactly sure, we may have an equipment issue, as they are going to send White Hat is
Yeah,
going
it
to
is an
send
equipment.
Isaiah Tobin. off to the side to see what he's got happening.
How about Caden F is watching here tonight saying,
Yeah,
let's go
GC.
Our man Rocky's listening.
Rocky. Hey, listen, BP Studios, Rocky
Oh, my
Patel.
goodness.
Stop down there, folks, and see if you've not done that.
Countryside BP.
Go down there and see my man at Countryside BP.
Ronnie Wardrop saying, let's go GC.
Ronnie Wardrop, the guy, he's my man. Shotgun formation is freshman A.J. Lee as he's going to put a teammate in quarterback as that Kyle Sidebottom. As Sidebottom is going to be taken down after a gain of about 9, where it'll be 2nd and 1 for Bullitt Central here on their first drive.
And I tell you, Scott, Bullitt Central, I noticed on film when we were watching, I had the ability to kind of watch it on film with Huddle. They're big up front, strong up front. They've got 2 or 3 running backs. That can be really dangerous. One of the things that Bullitt Central's done that I've seen the first couple of games is they have a tendency to get behind the chains.
They got a first down there as it's going to be 1st and 10 as they're going to hand it off to Sidebottom here, reverse on the opposite play. Flag on the play.
Hey, listen, India Harvey's listening.
India.
And India, you
Hope
get
you're
better.
feeling better,
Man,
girl.
we've been praying for you, India.
We miss you, India.
We're not the same without you every single day.
100%.
Hey, Paul Hendricks couldn't make it tonight saying, let's go GC.
Let's go, Paul, tonight. Let's pull them through. Who else we got down through here?
Hey, let me know what you guys think about the scoreboard up in the left-hand corner instead of the bottom. Just to, take a little poll among
They
yourselves.
said as long as there's not a 0 there, they're good. They want numbers, baby.
And the legend, Billy Goldsmith,
Billy
saying he's been
Goldsmith.
waiting for us all week.
Hey, boy.
Hey, it's worth the wait,
I
Billy.
need a good story, Billy. Come on. You need to bring me a good story that I can tell on the air.
Yes,
Make sure
that's the
as
important
Lee's going to
piece.
roll out to the right side. He's going to throw out into the open as it's going to be caught. Is that Bobby Miller over there? That bus driver's everywhere. As he's already turned the opening kickoff of the night as he goes out of bounds right at the markers at about the 45-yard line. To say the 44-yard line, well, he'll be about a yard short.
Hey, listen, we got a really close friend that's gone through some hardships.
Yes.
Our man Tyler Seabold
Absolutely.
is just checking in, saying he's watching you. Tyler, man, hang in there, buddy. Praying for you and your family. Hope
Yes,
everything
sir.
ends up being okay. Let us know what we can do to help you, brother.
You're the man, Big T. Hang in there, buddy, as we miss you. Miss you around the ball games. It's going to be 2nd and 1 as quarterback keeper this time. As a little freshman is he slid somebody else up
gonna be a
underneath
first
there.
down.
As that was Colton Begley that they slid up underneath to get the first down for the Bullitt Central. It'll be 1st and 10. Bullitt Central Cougars from their own 46-yard line.
Selena Willoughby checked in saying, let's go GC.
Greg Carey.
Oh,
Love Greg Carey. He is the man. Who else we got?
Sandra Barton is checking in saying, let's go.
GC. Need a big win tonight. Trips out to the left. Short field's going to have 1. Is this going to be a pitch out to the right side? As that looks like that was Michael Anderson. As that's going to be a loss of about 2 or 3.
And I tell you, Scott, what really made that play happen right there is Hayden Elliman got really aggressive on the perimeter, kind of attacked the stock block there, kind of held the perimeter. The running back kind of had to cut it in play, kind of cut it back inside. Elijah Coffey doing a great job scraping over the top, getting it, making a big hit for Garrett County's defense.
2nd and 12.
Cindy Rogers.
Cindy
checking in.
Rogers with the
Man.
hearts and the lines. I tell you what, man, love Cindy Rogers and her husband Jerry Rogers, as they are phenomenal folks. As rollout this time is going to be A.J. Lee's. He's going to keep one as he's going to slide down after the gain of about 6 as it's almost to midfield. Looks like it's going to bring up 3rd and then probably a long 7 for the Bullitt Central Cougars. Aaron Ball checking in tonight.
Oh,
Aaron is
Ball.
out in Texas.
Had a birthday
Had
a couple of weeks ago when he
man,
checked in with
Aaron,
us.
We talk about this a lot. Aaron was a phenomenal athlete. He was shortstop on the baseball team, played football for
He said he'd had a lot more double plays if he had a better second baseman.
I tell you, I just had to coach him. I had to talk to him through it, as well as I would go. He was so much better athlete than me. As it's going to be 3rd and about 7 as Lee is going to drop back in the pocket, looking over as he's going to air one out as he's got a wide open teammate in Dominique Leakzo, but he goes off of his fingertips.
See what, Garrett County kind of dodged one right there.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did.
That wasn't a bad throw, just a tad over.
Tyler Collier's checked in saying, let's go GC.
Let's go GC. We need to get this first win tonight.
the owner,
the
proprietor of the Bowling
operator,
Cafe.
Bowling Cafe.
Mike
Mike
Bolin is
Bolin
checking
checking in. Professional babysitter, bus monitor,
woodworker. Does it all. The guy does
it all. As we're going to be in a punting down here for the Central Cougars. Looks like he's trying to get that number. Can't get the number on the punter just yet, but we'll hear in just a second. As he gets off a really good one, as this Cam Peak is going to catch it and get hit just as soon as he catches that by Trenton Dumford.
So I'm going to tell you, Scott, great hit by Dufford there for Bullitt Central. But, man, what a great play by Cam Peak. Because what happens in a lot of situations there is sometimes the punt returner lets that ball bounce.
Right.
And the way that ball was in the air, it could have bounced and it kind of, pinned Garrett County real deep in our own territory there. So, hey, good tough play by Cam Peak right there.
Garrett County in their first possession tonight as Justin Parsons behind center in shotgun formation. 9:20 to go here in your Urban Group scoreboard. Hand off to Malachi Simmons as he gets his first start of the year after being out with a little bit of an injury. Slips behind the line of scrimmage, losing maybe 1 yard. It'll bring up 2nd and 11 for the Lions.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that Coach Crutchfield's really been challenging this offensive line for Garrett County is lower the pad level, kind of get in there and kind of work the defensive linemen off the line of scrimmage, kind of open up some running lanes for these Garrett County running backs.
Justin Parsons as his second year leading the Garrett County Golden Lions at the QB1 position as he looks over the Cougar defense. Simmons just off to his right as he's going to roll to his right side and throw one short to Hayden Element as that will bring up 3rd and 11 for the Golden Lions.
Go Golden Lions for the new Casa Amigos restaurant in the Old Leo's Pizza. Offering free delivery citywide. Come by and enjoy your Mexican favorites, amigo.
Kathy Denham checks in, says,
Kathy.
Let's go, GC. And let me tell you, Carolyn has seen some athletics events in her day.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, I tell you.
A jewel for Garrett County.
Carolyn Roy they are phenomenal folks. They had sons that play. They got grandsons that's playing. And, folks, there is no bigger supporter than the Noes. We sure appreciate them tuning in tonight as Parsons is going to throw one out to the left as there's going to be a flag.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think that's going to be a penalty on Bullitt Central there. I think – or maybe they're going to say lineman down the field.
I'm not exactly sure.
But I'll be honest. I think
he hit him high.
I think it was an unnecessary hit.
Yep.
It's one of the things that football, the officials have really tried to clean the game up, and I kind of think it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and Bullitt Central will be automatic first down for Garrett County.
They got a lineman downfield, illegal lineman downfield.
Well, that's an interesting call because that's a screen pass.
You think we need to call timeout and go talk to him about that? We may need to go and
I think
let's go.
The Garrett County sideline is basically saying it was a screen. So, the lineman can be down the field if the ball gets thrown.
Coach Hester's got his hands out like, what in the world? As it's going to be a punting down for the Garrett County Golden Lions as Jagger Wood is in as he will be kicking it out to Kyle Sidebottom. Sidebottom is not a Garrett County name. It's not one that we're really familiar with, Coach. I want you to think about this because we're going to talk a little bit as we go. What are some famous folks with the last name Sidebottom?
I think there's a cricket player back
There's a cricket player,
yeah.
and I'm so impressed. 1954, Arnie Sidebottom is an English cricketer.
Oh, yeah.
Father of
who doesn't know that?
Everybody should know that, as Darrell Logan taught that to everybody in Garrett County, as it will be time to get rolling, as we've got Miss Winnie Rodney representing Colts Run tonight, as Winnie checks in and says, let's go Garrett County. Also, let's go big number 11, Trace Scott, as Trace does a little bit of everything in Colts Run for us, as he's a dog watcher and a
splits
groomer.
wood for me.
He splits wood
He's a
for
wood
you.
splitter.
He helped me move some furniture the other night. He always wants to get paid, but that's okay. That's all right. We'll work on that as we go. Yeah. Punting down, good. That's a good snap, good punt there by Wood. Is this going to take the Garrett County bounce? Sidebottom's going to pick it up at his 40-yard line. He's got a lot of room down the right side. Nathaniel Daughtery will actually run him out of there. As I went to church with Hunter Daughtery. As Nathaniel, number 15, runs him out of bounds as he's in Garrett County territory. Be 1st and 10 Cougars.
Well, I tell you, Scott, one of the things I was watching Huddle with Bullitt Central playing Lincoln County last week. Lincoln County runs the opening kickoff back for a touchdown. kicks off the Bullitt Central. Bullitt Central kind of mishandles the kickoff, starts the first drive on their own 1 yard line. So Lincoln County gets up on them 14-0 as soon as the game starts. And, Bullitt Central just, it's kind of hard, when the game starts like that to kind of compete at a high level. But, this team, as I shared with people during this week, the personnel is good for Bullitt Central.
Right.
So, Garrett County's going to have to really kind of get after it here and get some momentum going for them.
A.J. Lee is going to hand off quickly to Austin Fackler, as Austin is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and driven back. As first original to hit him there was Trenton Ison, the Piston. As I tell you what, I love watching Trenton
My
Ison.
goodness, what a tough football player. Love watching Trenton play. And you're right. When there's a tackle between when there's a tackle made between the tackles, Trenton Ison has always got his nose stuck in there. And, man, just a tough football player for Garrett County.
Coach Hester going with the nickel package as he puts in Newcomb.
Oh, the nickel package.
You like that?
You've been listening to KSR this week.
Listen, buddy. Nickels and dimes, quarters, half dollars.
Well,
I got it all. I got it all. As it's going to be a quick handoff off to the side bottle. That's going to be a face mask.
No. No, it's not.
There was not a face mask.
No,
I'm just kidding.
like
JK, just kidding, as I didn't exactly see that.
Again, Hayden Elliman coming up, kind of sit on the perimeter. Nate Daugherty kind of doing a good job sticking his nose in there. Trey Boyd doing a great job of kind of pursuing to the football, making a big tackle for Garrett County.
3rd and 12 for the Cougars. As Garrett County trying to get the football back here.
Oh, my goodness. Aunt Poppy drove in from Michigan to surprise us in person. And Coach
You're
Rudd.
kidding me.
Yeah, along with Aunt Laura and cousins Grayson and Owen from Lexington. Man, what's going on
What
at Coach
about
Rudd
that? So
tonight?
Kathy Kavanaugh also says she's Grandma Kay is up from North Michigan. Says
man.
go Lions and Trace.
I'm going to Coach Rudd this
Trace
weekend.
better do something tonight on those special teams as A.J. Lee is going to roll out to the right side. He throws a bullet that is dropped by Logan Olson. I really like this Lee kid as he does a really nice job in the pocket as he is not intimidated at all. Sean Sinkhorn checks in and says the score box is looking awesome, buddy.
Yeah.
As he really likes it.
Thanks, sir.
Bree and Lisa Sebastian like it.
Hey, listen, if B likes it and Chuck Hunt.
Chuck Hunt, it's done.
Look, we've got the approval of three of the biggest Garrett County supporters all say they like it, so we are in.
I like it.
All right.
And I am saying we just need to put some points on that.
Yeah,
let's go. Hey, you calling it?
I'm calling it. This drive right here is just a punting situation. As a really nice punt as Cam is going to field that at about the 10-yard line as he gets a good room off the left side or right side as he makes one person miss as he's going to follow the blocking of Trenton Ison as he continues down the lane. He's going to be knocked out of bounds not until he gets into Bullitt Central territory, and then there's a flag comes in late. As Garrett County will have the football. Looks like just kind of seeing it's going to be about the 31-yard line of Bullitt Central. Seeing what the flag is here.
It kind of looks like it might be on us.
Preliminary indication. Looks like it is going to be against Garrett County.
Hey, I tell you what, really love seeing Cam Peake get loose and showing some pop and some juice. Talking to Coach Crutchfield during the week, Coach Centers, that's something I know that they were really wanting to kind of see. Cam is such a big weapon on offense for Garrett County. Great seeing him kind of breaking loose and getting out there on the open field.
It's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct against Garrett County.
Hey, Dwayne and Nancy Holland are watching.
Dwayne and Nancy, I tell
love
you
you, Dwayne. Hang in there, buddy.
Folks.
How you doing, Dwayne?
Great folks right there. And Anna Kathleen checks in.
My goodness.
Says,
Salt
let's
of the
get
earth.
this Lions as it is game time. As Miss Kathleen will agree with me, we're getting ready to score here, folks.
Oh, man.
1st and 10, Garrett County from the Cougars' 46-yard line. Preston. As we're going to hand off this time Malachi Simmons, as Malachi is going to get about 4 of all hard yardage, maybe 3 to bring up 2nd and about 7.
And it's just really nice seeing Malachi kind of getting work back in the rotation for Garrett County. Cooper Witt doing a good job of kind of filling in and kind of helping offset as well there. So really like seeing Garrett County, each week getting a little bit healthier and getting closer back to, kind of being 100%.
Kaylee Price says, let's go GC.
Let's go.
go.
She wants to see a big win tonight, and also my guy Josh
the
Gibson,
man.
baby. Josh Gibson's pancaked a few people
Oh,
on this
my goodness.
field.
He can barbecue, too.
Over the day, it's going to be 2nd and 8 as Malachi is going to get it this time. As he's going to dance off to the left side, gets tripped up, but not until he gains probably 4. It's going to bring up 3rd and a long 4 or 5 for the Golden Lions.
You know, and that's kind of what, Garrett County, that's kind of what Coach Crutchfield's really wanted to do, kind of have a good, nice, sustaining drive here, get 3-4 yards, kind of get 3rd down where it's manageable, can have the ability get 2 downs to pick up the 1st down.
Mike Grimes checking in, so let's go, GC, get this win tonight. The fans are behind you,
Oh,
boys.
let's
and
go.
This ex-player as a Golden Lion is behind you. And, folks, that is what it's all
my
about. Is we
goodness.
got to see a big win tonight, as it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Golden Lions. As we're going to have a timeout. No, we're going to have something. We have an inadvertent whistle.
No, it's equipment again. Tell you
Gotcha.
what, I think it has something to do with knee pads.
Yeah.
I mean, the official kind of pointed at his knees and sent him to the sideline. So I don't know if he needs to put the pants over his knee or something was going on with his knee
I've always had
pads.
success putting my pants over the pads. I've never really had much success when they were just kind of flopping on the outside. So it always helped me when I put them under.
It'll be aerodynamic.
Aerodynamic.
Yeah, that's all about you.
I had to juke, and I had to zig and zag. It's just going to be a throw out to Hayden Element. It's going to be a Garrett County 1st down as he's out to the Cougar 30. As that is a Bob Allen Motor Mall 1st down as Parsons throws it to Element for a Garrett County connection.
Love seeing Hayden Element with the football. It don't matter if it's out on the perimeter,
Yes,
going
sir.
deep.
Absolutely.
Good things happen when Hayden Element touches the football for Garrett County.
Absolutely. Our dude Roy Gambrill checking
Officer
in tonight
Roy.
from London, Kentucky, as Roy Gambrill was a long-time
goodness.
police officer here in Lancaster
Great
and
guy.
one of the best SROs in Garrett County history, as he did a phenomenal job at Camp Dick Robinson. Malachi Simmons trying to stay on his feet as he rumbles and stumbles and bumbles down to the 1st down marker, and that is going to be a 1st down. Another Bob Allen Motor Mall 1st down, folks, and I don't like to brag, but I told you boys we're going down the field.
I give you all the credit here.
All the
You
credit.
got your knee pads on?
I got the knee pads on. I got my flip-flops off. I'm sitting here ready to roll. There's not very much difference between me and Jimmy Buffett sitting here calling a football
Hail
game.
Mummy, right?
Hail Mummy at Dye House Stadium.
That's
As
going
Parsons
to be a
is
free
gonna
5 yards.
draw Bullitt Central offsides. That'll bring up 1st and 5. My man Jesse Gordon Bourne checking in from Little
Jesse,
Dixie.
let's go.
I'll tell you what, Gordon Bourne is a phenomenal guy. He and Miss Carolyn live out on Little Dixie. They're great folks, as Gordon is just always been a long-time Garrett County supporter, and we sure appreciate he and his whole family. And Michelle Ballou says,
Michelle
hey,
Ballou.
let's go,
Let's
GC.
go. I can see and
Listen,
hear Michelle
we're
sitting
probably
in the
gonna
crowd saying,
hear
hey,
we're
let's
gonna
go.
hear Michelle in a minute when we score. She is going to get right as Cam Peak's going to take it out to the left side as he's going to be thrown down for a loss by number 4, James Bryan Fawcett, as Fawcett does a nice job of going unblocked that time and getting in the backfield. As this will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Golden Lions from the Cougars, maybe 20.
So one of our first Southern community spotlights. I want to spotlight some of our volleyball players
Let's do
this
it.
week, Scott.
Yes, sir.
So in terms of the 12th region for week 2, the top diggers in the region, Chloe Middleton ranked 2nd in the region with 130 digs after week 2. That's a lot.
You plant a tree
So
after that many digs.
first Southern community spotlight again, leading in aces in the region. Chloe Middleton first with 32, Madeline Combs second with 27, and Skylar Mellons third with 26.
Man, I love seeing that as Parsons going to roll out to the right side as he's going to throw it to Element. Element does a nice job coming back as that's going to be a gain of about 6. Be about 3 yards short, maybe 2 yards short for the Garrett County Golden Lions. 2 minutes, 56 seconds to go here in the first quarter as the Urban Group scoreboard still reads zeros as neither team's been able to punch it in yet, but Garrett County threatening here at the end of the first quarter.
Oh, my goodness. You just got a compliment from my main Jason Sims.
What?
Says he loves hearing the smooth, silky voice of the gamer Scott
Man,
Bullitt.
I tell you what, Sims knows my football history. It just goes really deep and falls just deep in through there.
Hey, so
deep histories. Malachi Simmons is going to be bottled up, but he's going to be right at the 1st down marker, Coach. You're really good at this. Are we
man.
short?
He's a little short.
He's a little short.
It's going to be 4th and an inch.
We got a flag here as our white hat just hit one of our guys with the flag in the helmet. as I'm going to take. That means it was against us, as he's going to come over and
it's
say something
unfortunate.
to Coach Crutchfield. As Coach Crutchfield takes the earpiece off so he
Well,
can hear him.
And I tell you, Malachi Simmons has been, I think he's been frustrated, ready to get back in the game. Malachi worked so hard in the offseason. And I know, there's been a couple plays where Malachi's, kind of the monsters of it, to really wanting good things happen for Garrard County. So Malachi will be okay. Coach will get him calmed down, and he's going to make some big-time plays here tonight. It absolutely hurts this drive. Instead of 4th and inches, now you're looking at 4th and 15 for Garrard County.
Jason Turner checking in, says, let's go GC. So is Tyler Collier, says, let's go, boys. Hey, found that juice.
Oh, let's go.
Let's got to find
Scott
the juice.
Bolin found some juice.
Found some juice right here.
I've never seen him more energetic.
It's going to be 4th and 16, 2 minutes to go here on the Urban Group scoreboard, first quarter. It's Cooper Witt making his first appearance tonight as he's just off to the left side. He's going to air one out here to Jagger Wood, just off his fingertips, as that will be a turnover on downs, as Bullitt Central will take over 1st and 10 at approximately their own 30-yard line, give or take a little bit, Coach. Looking at a few more shout-outs as we get down through. Actually, I think I'm caught up, so that's good.
Man, there you go.
That's good. I always like being caught up. That's a good thing. It's going to be 1st and 10, 1:54 to go here in the first quarter from the 27.
Seeing Garrard County make some really good plays here in the first quarter here, make some good defensive stops. Really like the momentum going on that last drive for Garrard County. So feel good about where the game is going for your Golden Lions.
No doubt. You just like to see some points up on the board to have a little momentum as we're going in the right direction, because lots of good things have happened for us, but we've had a couple of roadblocks. It's kind of been of our own choosing. So good defensive stand here and get the football back and hopefully be able to punch it in before halftime or end of the half. A.J. Lee, as he's going to take a bad snap, as he's going to be chased down in the back, as Nate Daughtery comes off the right side, able to put him on the ground, but that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Cougars.
Great job by Jaden Decker, Nate Daugherty kind of getting in there and really putting some pressure on the quarterback, making the quarterback really kind of pressure and kind of get rid of the ball a little bit quicker than I think what he really wanted to. So good job by Garrard County, put some good defensive pressure there on Bullitt Central. Go Lions from Big Deals Online Store. Save 20 to 50% on gift certificates to local businesses at hometownlive.net.
Beautiful night for football here in Lancaster, Kentucky, as last Friday night we had some weather issues. None of the such tonight, as it is 2nd and 10 for the Bullitt Central Cougars, as Lee is going to put in Miller into motion as he's going to flip it to Bob Miller, as Bobby Miller's going to fall forward for one, bring up a long 3rd and 9 for the Cougars.
Good job by Trenton Nyson and J.T. Parsons kind of getting in there and making a tackle for Garrard County. Really like to see Garrard County bow up here, make a big stop here on 3rd and long for Bullitt Central, get the football back, and let's put the ball in the end zone.
Former Garrard County Golden Lion Matthew Berry checks
let's
in.
Go,
so we got to punch one in, boys. We got to get a W tonight. Let's go, Garrard County. And one of the biggest Kentucky Wildcat and Garrard County fans in Dwayne Stipe. Did I say Kentucky Wildcat?
I think you meant to say Alabama.
Yeah, that's right. I tell you. Cuz. He says we got to be disciplined, boys, and he's right. As Lee's going to put one out into the flat to number 21, Kyle Sidebottom, as he's going to be short of the first down, but by about 3 yards. Bring up 4 and 3 for the Cougars.
Great job of Jay Newcomb being able to kind of get the receiver out of bounds to kind of result in his 4th down and 3 for Bullitt Central. Bullitt Central sending on the punt unit. I tell you what, this punter from Bullitt Central is really impressive. Number 18, Scott. Peyton Hester.
He really does a good job.
You think he's kin to Coach Hester?
I doubt it. But I'm up there. He might be kin to Sidebottom. Hey, listen, Michigan. We've got Michigan covered tonight. As Aunt Jamie and Cousin Emery and Chad checking in from White Lake, Michigan.
Let's go.
As they're saying, let's go GC. As I'm telling you what, folks, we got people everywhere. Rome, Georgia, all the way up to White Lake, Michigan. This one's going to be a lob shot. It's going to hit about the 50-yard line. And it will take a little bit of a Cougar bounce, but they will down it right at the 50-yard line. 47 seconds to go here in the first quarter, as Garrard County was urging their guys just to get away from it, as they wanted to make sure that they weren't anywhere close.
Because if that ball bounces and it hits a Garrard County defender, Bullitt Central could have recovered that.
First and 10, Garrett County from the 50-yard line.
First down and 10.
So if it's on the 50-yard line, do I say it's in Garrett County territory?
Well, I think the ball is more on the Garrett County. See, it's not completely on the 50.
So, well, that's just a bad spot. I was going to say.
I think it's on the 49 and 3/4
So
line.
we're going to say just right, as Caleb Sanders puts it on the white marker,
yeah.
as this is going to be first and 10. Parsons gets the snap. He's going to hand off to Cam Peak as he's going to be tripped up by number 6, Blake Draper, as 40 seconds in the clock continues to run here in the first quarter. Garrett County and Bullitt Central all knotted up at 0, as this has been a really quick first quarter. Yeah. Also, I skipped over that Poppy drove down from Michigan. Man, how did I miss this? Along with Aunt Laura and cousins Grayson and Owen from Lexington, as they're checking in. We've got a big following tonight, folks.
Line Sports
Let
Network.
us know where you guys are listening from and give us some words of encouragement for the boys as and the cheerleaders and the band and whoever else. 10 seconds to go. This will be the last play of the first quarter as Justin Parsons trying to draw him offside. Second and about 13. Parsons,
we're going to let the clock run out.
He's going to let the clock run out. And with that, folks, we will be back as this is the end of the first quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard has them all knotted up at 0s as Garrett County Golden Lions and the Bullitt Central Cougars. We will be right back with more Garrett County Golden Line football here on the Golden Line Sports Network from the BP Studios at Dye House Stadium. We'll be right back.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks. Start the second quarter. Garrett County has the football as it's going to be 2nd and 14 from their own 46-yard line. Nancy Robinson says, let's go defense. A minute ago, I'm a little behind, Nancy. I apologize as we're on offense now as Parsons is going to throw one out to the flat to Cam Peak as he's going to have 2 guys here as he tries to make one of them miss. He steps out of bounds after he gets over into Cougar territory where it'll be 3rd and about 8 or 9 for the Golden Line.
But, good job by Garrett County getting the ball to Cam Peak out in the flats, letting him kind of make some play. Picked up a good 5 or 6 yards there. Kind of makes it a little bit more manageable 3rd down for Garrett County.
My man McKinley Daly checking in from Dye House Stadium tonight as he says he wants to see some points on the board. And he wants to see that kicker get involved tonight.
And a blizzard in Lancaster.
A blizzard in Lancaster, folks. I can't wait to have a blizzard and sit on Fred's front porch, and we'll just sit there and watch them go by. As it's going to be 3rd and 8. They're going to hand off to Malachi Simmons as he's going to be stuffed for no gain right off the bat. As this will bring up 4th and about 8 for the Golden Lions. As it looks like.
Yeah, they're going to punt. Yeah, Coach has got the punt unit on the field.
Punt unit going in as there goes Trent Nyson, Trey Scott, and David Trey Grubbs in. As they will be kicking it away as number 21, Kyle Sidebottom, will be returning the punt for the Cougars. As we talked a little bit about, folks, as the Bullitt is a huge county.
5A school.
5A school. Bullitt East was the 6A state champs last year.
Yes. Keegan
Kendrick from Bull County, as he is a head coach there. And this was like his 2nd or 3rd year. He was down there. He hadn't been there long. As Wood has a good snap from J.T. Parsons, and we get a really good kick. Fair catch is going to be called. Ooh, and he bobbles it just a little bit, but it'll be 1st and 10 Cougars from the 15-yard line as your Urban Group scoreboard reads. Garrett County and Bullitt Central all tied up at 0. My dude, Austin Adams checking in.
Oh, Austin.
Speaking of Kentucky fans, Austin Adams. Man, we miss Austin. That's
Wonder
awesome.
if he's got his face painted blue and white.
He probably does.
Getting
He's ready for the game tomorrow night. He's actually probably watching Louisville lose right now. I don't know if
we can't
no
get
scores.
I didn't see it. I just assume they're losing.
Yeah.
If they're playing,
Well, they're playing.
I just assume that they're losing. As it's going to be 10:55 to go here in the second quarter.
How about Nicole Norris?
Nikki Norris, she turned around. Looked, Nikki, she gave me that look like I know Louisville's losing. No worries, no worries. We know.
Hey, Nikki only speaks the truth.
Yeah, we ain't got to worry about that.
She only speaks facts.
She said Garrett County getting a win tonight and the big blue tomorrow, baby. As it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars as they are on their own 15-yard line. Lee awaiting the snap as he's going to turn and give it to Michael Anderson off that side bottom, off the left side as he's going to be stuffed. He may get a gain of 1 if he falls forward. Bring up 2nd and 9.
Good job by J.T. Parsons kind of getting over the top, making the first hit. Good job by, Trey Boyd and Carson Schultz and just a slew of Garrett County defenders getting over there and making the tackle.
Randy and Stacy Childers McGuffey checking in, said cheering on the lines from the Ville, which is
the
Cartersville.
The real Ville.
The real Ville, baby, down there in the Ville as it is Cartersville time, folks, as Garrett County trying to get the football back as our thing fell just a little bit here, but I think we're still good as A.J. Lee will be waiting the snap. He's going to take and roll out to his left, flag on the play as he's looking downfield as it's going to be a nice pitch and catch as that's to Kyle Sidebottom, but that one probably is coming back.
I think it's going to be an illegal formation or
whatever it is. I hope it's against them.
False start, Bullitt Central.
Chuck Hunt was checking in and said, man, Trenton Ison is so much fun to watch as linebacker. As I tell you, he is everywhere. You're exactly right. Nancy Robinson was saying she's checking in for Garrett County from Union, Ohio.
Oh, let's go.
As she says, go Lions.
Go Lions from the Crow's Hat Pub on the Square in Lancaster. Now open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 4. Come watch all your favorite teams.
This is going to be 2nd and 14. I didn't get to see exactly what the call was. I think you're right. I think it was illegal formation.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to go with until we get told otherwise. 2nd and 14 for the Cougars. A.J. Lee, freshman, 5'10", freshman for the Cougars, is going to turn and hand it off this time to number 8, Austin Fackler, as he's going to be stuffed after the gain of about 2. Still short of the original line of scrimmage.
Who do you think made that tackle?
I'm going to say Trenton Ison.
He's everywhere,
Trenton
folks.
Ison is everywhere.
Absolutely everywhere.
Tell you what, he flies around something crazy.
Kind of like how we fly going into Keys and Groves.
No doubt. I'm telling you, that's exactly right.
We attack that pizza like he attacks the ball.
That's about the only time I can make it a good tackle is on a piece of that Parmesan chicken.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, it is fantastic. And with that, there's going to be a timeout on the field, and we'll take a timeout too. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's all tied up at 0. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network from the BP studios at Dye House Stadium.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community. Whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture, we're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as it is 3rd and 12 from the Cougar 14-yard line for the Cougars. As we have 9 minutes and 9 seconds to go here in the second quarter, as Lee is looking to the right, he's going to pull it down and try to run for it, as Nate Daugherty is going to chase him out of bounds, as he's going to be shy of the first down by about 4 or 5 yards.
Good job by Cam Peak, kind of being patient, basically kind of coming up, making sure the quarterback wasn't going to be able to kind of get past the first down marker. Great job by Nate Daugherty getting over there. and kind of pushing him out of bounds.
Obvious punting down here for the Cougars as they will send their punting unit out on the field.
How about our man Gerald Price checking in, saying
Gerald
great night for
Price.
football.
I love Gerald and Linda. Great folks. Great night for football. Also, Foley checking in as he says, let's go GC from T&B Kennels. And Toya Dunn. Listen,
Toya
she
Dunn.
knows. Hey, she knows that Trent is everywhere.
Oh, he is the man.
Everywhere. I absolutely love watching him play football. As awaiting the snap, a low snap. Nice job getting it off there by a punter as Cam Peak is going to let it bounce one time, and he'll probably stay away from it. Yeah, he does. As did a nice job that time, finally staying away from it. Garrett County will take over 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line as they are all tied up at 0 on your Urban Group scoreboard.
You know, Scott, I think this is a real important drive for Garrett County. Garrett County's defense is kind of short up, doing a great job of kind of limiting Bullitt Central to having really almost any success, after that first drive. Garrett County's offense has shown some signs of moving the football, had a few costly penalties that kind of deterred some of the drives. I really like to see this offensive line come together as a unit, come off the football, get lower than the defender, and open up some running lanes here for Malachi Simmons, Cam Peak, get the ball to Hayden Elliman. Let's get this ball in the end zone here for Garrett County.
1st and 10, Garrett County, as Parsons brings the lines out of the huddle as he's going to turn to give one to Malachi Simmons following the right side of the blocks, the right side of the lines blocking. Not much there. So it'll bring up 2nd and 8. Garrett County trying to pound away on that inside as they are trying to get to the point to where they can open it up and break a couple.
And I tell you, we saw this on film, but Bullitt Central's got some really big guys up the middle. Number 72, Zach Henderson. Folks, he's 6 foot, 281 pounds. That's a big old boy in there.
Big boy.
They kind of really got to kind of work to get him out of the way and open up some running lanes for these Garrett County running backs.
Caleb Centers brings the Garrett County Golden Lions out of the huddle as he's going to have twins to his right and to his left just at the short side of the field as he's got one as he's going to flip it out to Cam Peak as Cam is going to take that completion for a gain of about 3 or 4, which will bring up 3rd down and let's call it 5. 3rd and 5 right from the 50-yard line as the Urban Group scoreboard has 8 minutes and 7 seconds to go here in the second quarter before halftime. Stay around, folks, for our halftime show as we will have the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime show here on Bing Street Media. Also, the band will be performing at halftime.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
As they are award-winning and under the direction of the professor, Dr. Vance. As you'll want to stay around, I think they're talking about spiders. I think that's their theme this year is Wood into the game.
A little different wrinkle in the offense.
As he's going to take that's going to be a flag down behind us. That's going to be a 1st down, but that's going to be coming back as that will be a hold of Garrett County. I like that little wrinkle.
Yeah, the staff has been really excited to get Jagger Wood kind of football in his hands. Jagger worked really hard in the offseason, kind of in the weight room, developing himself as a really skilled athlete for the Golden Lions.
So that will be against the Golden Lions, and we'll take them back. Is that from the point of the hold?
Yeah, it's going to be from the point of the.
So waiting on White Hat. Tell you what, this White Hat likes to do a lot of talking. Let's like him do some more motioning. We're going to do personal foul, offset.
Oh. I tell you what I think happened. The official on our sideline is the one who kind of made that call. I think a Garrett County lineman and a Bullitt Central defensive lineman kind of got tied up a little bit there. And I think maybe a leg kick maybe occurred and maybe a push occurred. And
gotcha.
That's just one of them, let's call it on both sides, try to calm both teams down, and let's play football.
Margaret Burton checking in,
let's
go, Zach. Granny Daly watching. She's checking in tonight and says, let's go, GC. We got to get some points on the board, boys. Get Zach some opportunities to kick some extra points. It's going to be 3rd and 5 as Parsons back in as play caller, as he's going to roll out to the left and throw one to Hayden Elliman, as it's going to be knocked away right at the point of contact. As this will bring up 4th and 5, I suspect. We'll
take a look here, see if he gets it. Thought he hit him a little early.
Yeah.
We're trying to replay here. Oh, look at this.
Listen, watch out.
Watch out.
Showing
boy,
replay.
It was close.
Coach is going to roll out the punting unit, as Jagger Wood is
I just
going
wanted to do a replay.
I like it.
I like it.
It's a wrinkle. We're throwing our own little wrinkle in.
Something we've not seen, Coach, in a long time would be a good place for a fake punt. What do you
Oh,
think about
my
that? Fake
goodness.
punt? What if I'm right? What if I'm right?
There's a first time for everything.
There's a first time for everything. Don't ask to tell my wife. I've never been right in 14 years. As it's going to be 4th and 5. As Parsons with a really nice snap. As Wood is going to get off an end-over-end kick that is going to be fumbled. But he's going to fall
Bullitt
back
Central's
on
got the
it.
ball.
As Kyle Sidebottom caught it on the side and then fell on his bottom and was able to catch the football there right at the 20-yard line. Well, they will take over 1st and 10 Cougars from their own 20.
So again, Garrett County defense have really kind of shown a lot of promise here in this first half, flying around to the football, kind of limiting any offensive yardage from Bullitt Central. Man, what about? Let's see if the goal lines can get a turnover. Sometimes good defense turns into good offense right here.
Absolutely. 7 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the second quarter on your Urban Group scoreboard. Garrett County all tied up with Bullitt Middle Cougars, as it has been a slugfest so far tonight.
We haven't had any Sutton Pharmacy scoring recap, Scott.
We have not. We
got a scoreless game.
Absolutely. Definitely want to see some of those, as Lee seems to be frustrated. As what in the world?
Wow, they're moving all over the field there. So you can't.
It'll be a timeout.
Timeout. As we'll take a timeout too, as it is Garrett County Golden Lion football here at Dye House Stadium, and it's time to call timeout. It's time to call DocuBit. We'll be right back. Garrett County Golden Lion football here on Golden Lion Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work.
Can play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as timeout Bullitt Central Cougars. We're just coming out of that. Urban Group scoreboard reads all zeros on the score. 7:48 to go here in the second quarter, as it is going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars from their own 20-yard line. As Coach Crutchfield had a nice conversation there with the crew about a possible infraction that I think everybody in Dye House Stadium saw, as he's going to put in motion, as there's 2 flags.
Flags on the play.
As there we go. Nikki Norris has chimed in saying something about time, and I think I know what she's talking about, but I'm not going to go any further.
Go Lines from Linex and Danville, offering protective spray-on coating in all colors for truck bed, liners, and surfaces. Truck accessories installed too.
First down 15 as the penalty backs up the Bullitt Central Cougars. As Garrett County Golden Lion defensively tonight, they've looked good, Coach. They've been flying around, especially our
really
man
impressive
Trenton.
defensive effort.
They've done a really nice job defensively, as Garrett County has held them to 0. Unfortunately, we haven't punched any in ourselves, as Lee is going to look out to the left. He's going to pull down and run, as he's trying to get away, as Daughtery is going to end up
really nice play,
dragging him down right about the line of scrimmage. This will be 2nd and 15.
At the Garrett County Health Department, family comes first. More than half of all U.S. infants benefit from WIC, nutrition assistance, and education.
7 minutes, 24 seconds, and rolling here in the second quarter, as Bullitt Central Cougars have traveled down from Shepherdsville tonight to Lancaster in a battle where both teams trying to find win number 1 on the young season. As the Garrett County Golden Lions have looked really good defensively tonight, as they have the Cougars behind the chains. It's going to be 2nd and 16 from their own 14-yard line as the Cougars. as Lee directing traffic. As he's going to throw one out to the left flats into a screen play. As J.T. Parsons is the first to meet him out there, as I couldn't tell exactly who that was. I think it might have been Isaiah Tobin.
The WIC program is Women, Infants, and Children, is a supplemental food program that provides nutrition, counseling, and support for moms before and after birth, and children up to age 5. Want to know if your family could benefit and qualify? It's easy. Call the Garrett County Health Department today.
Jaden Decker checking in for the Garrett County Golden Lions, as he is, I didn't see exactly who he replaced there, so it's going to be 3rd and 13.
Well, I think Jordan a lot of times will come in for Carson Schultz just to kind of get a little bit more of a pass rush in on obvious passing downs. Jordan's doing a good job getting back in the backfield, too, put a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
This is definitely an obvious passing down, as Lee is going to drop back looking over the field as he's trying to air one out as he thinks better of it, as he's going to slide as short of – he's going to be short of the first down. As here comes a flag in from the back from center field. It's not exactly – I didn't see what was going on there, so I'm not exactly sure.
I think a lineman from Bullitt Central might have took – a little offense, a Garrett County defender making some contact with the quarterback kind of on the slide, but
didn't quite see that one, so I can't comment on it. As once he gets down there into everybody starts getting into the scrum, I kind of lose it. You're pretty good at that, eyeballing that stuff, but I can't quite see it.
Every Golden Line fan knows, whether it's game day, every day, the good folks at Countryside BP have exactly what you need. Gas, coffee, snacks for the big game. Stop in today at 25 Camp Dick Road.
As waiting on White Hat. White Hat is going to tell us personal foul against the Cougars. That will back the Cougars up 15 yards.
And that's kind of what I saw, Scott. I saw, and I don't think there's anything dirty with it. I mean, number one, quarterback scrambling, trying to make a first down. The Garrett County's defenders are flying around. He kind of gets into a slide. But, Garrett County can, in high school, you can still make contact on the slide. So a lot of times, people watch college and NFL and think those same rules apply in high school, and they simply don't. So now, hey, you kind of understand the Bullitt Central lineman kind of taking it for his quarterback and maybe kind of making a shove there. Garrett County doing a great job showing discipline and self-control, not shoving back, and now puts Bullitt Central deep in their own end zone, punting. Garrett County have the opportunity with great field position here.
And we're going to have a flag on the play from the sideline, from the Bullitt Central sideline. Not exactly sure what this one is. Is this maybe a sideline warning maybe? As he's picked it up, I've not seen. Whitehead's looking to see what he's called.
5-yard penalty against the Cougars. Backs them up.
We're still waiting on a signal, but we went back 5 yards, never saw a signal.
They broke the huddle with 12 men, Scott.
Broke the huddle with 12 men. That is illegal from my standpoint.
Well, there is a 12th man at Texas A&M, right?
There's a 12th man. That is correct. Now, we are in Lancaster, as we got a ways to go to get to College Station, as Camp Peak's going to catch that at about the 42-yard line, where Garrett County will take over 1st and 10 from the Cougars.
Our man J.T. Pruitt has checked in saying, let's go GC.
Let's go GC. Let's punch some in here, boys. Urban Group scoreboard, 5:47 to go here in the second quarter. All a bunch of zeros as Garrett County trying to put some points on the board tonight here at Dye House Stadium.
Hey, our me, your, and Jeff's favorite team, the Cats, kick off
Cats.
Tomorrow. The UK game broadcast on WRNZ tomorrow versus Ball State. Noon kickoff. Pregame show starts at 10. Then after the game, stay tuned for Jess BFF. Our main man, Matt Jones on the KSR postgame show.
Matt Jones, that's right. As folks tape, and all you golf nerds out there, the Walker Cup comes on in the morning in Scotland at 8 o'clock. I know all of you guys have the golf channel. You'll be tailgating. As Parsons is going to roll out to his left as he's going to throw one away as he throws it to the cheerleaders. Good play that time.
And I tell you right now, that's maturity on Justin Parsons' part right there. The rolled out, there was nothing really left there. Was getting some pressure. Instead of trying to tuck it and making a play really wisely, threw the ball out of bounds, kind of still keeps a manageable down distance for Garrett County here at 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Garrett County Golden Lions, as they're trying to get to the point where we can get some points on the board, Coach, as it is about that time because we need to score. As it's going to be Parsons out of the huddle, looking over The Bullitt Central defense is going to hand it to Cam Peak, going off the right side as he's got a little bit of green, but not a great deal. It's going to bring up, he'll gain, say, 3.
And now we got Jagger Wood kind of getting into the game. Kind of be interested to see if Jagger stays at receiver or if they kind of go into that quarterback and a Wildcat look that Garrett County showed that last drive.
3rd and 8 for the Garrett County Golden Lions here with 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go. As Garrett County just trying to find some momentum and get things going.
You know, we all kind of feel, I think the crowd can kind of feel it too. Garrett County just needs to make one big play.
Yes.
Kind of one big play, kind of get some positive momentum going for them, kind of get the wind behind their sails here.
Parsons going to throw one down the middle as he's got Cam Peak open and just throws it out in front of him as he was wide open, running a pattern right up the middle, which will bring up 4th and 8 for the Golden Lions. 4:51 to go. I think they're keeping the offense on the field.
Offense going to stay on the field here. Wouldn't shock me if Garrett County gets up to line scrimmage and sees if they can draw Bullitt Central off. You know, coach is sending the punt team on. You know, I mean, hey, the ball's on the 40-yard line. Garrett County's done a phenomenal job defensively here. So, you know, the opportunity kind of pin Bullitt Central deep, kind of get the ball back and kind of get something going right before halftime for Garrett County.
4th and 8 for the Golden Lions as Wood is in to punt. 4:51 to go here in the second quarter. As White Hat comes in and tweaks the football for a second as waiting on the word go.
Central's been a little sketchy fielding the ball on some of these punts too.
Last two, nice snap and great punt. Get down, gives a Garrett County kick as it's going to be right at the end zone and barely crawls into the end zone for the Cougars. It's really nice punt that time by Wood. It just took a little bit too much of a bounce. As Garrett County's defense going to be called upon again here with 4:43 to go in the second quarter.
Here, the Garrett County Football Show with head coach Spencer Crutchfield on WRNZ Thursday evenings at 7.
Head coach Spencer Crutchfield in his second year with the Garrett County Golden Lions. As looking on his first win for the 2023 campaign, as we've played some really good football in the first 2 weeks and just came out of there on the wrong end of the stick. But tonight, the defensively coach looks really good, just trying to find some offensive mo to go along with that defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it just kind of feels like it'd be nice if maybe the defense can kind of get a big play here, maybe get a turnover, kind of turn defense into offense here.
I like that a lot, because it's going to be a pitch out to the left side as running hard is side bottom. The side bottom's going to get a first down and more before he is ran down from behind, as that was Element with the running him down as A.J. Lee turns and flips it to the left to side bottom.
I tell you, side bottom showed a lot of juice right there.
He really
kind of got out in the open, made a big play there for Bullitt Central.
Garrett County Golden Lions just trying to keep the Cougars at bay. 4:30 to go here in the second quarter. Clock continues to run. Perfect night for football,
Coach.
Coach.
It couldn't be better. My goodness, it couldn't be better.
Absolutely perfect night for football. As temperature is great. It's just a clear sky.
Hold on a second now, Scott. We got some important viewers here.
Uh-oh, listen, we'll get you all right after this as A.J. Lee is waiting as he's going to flip the side bottom off the right side. Nice job that time containing by the Golden Lions as they may get, we'll say 2. Bring up 2nd and 8.
Great job by Nathaniel Daugherty kind of sealing the perimeter there, and J.T. Parsons and Jagger Wood coming up and cleaning up.
100% as Nana and Poppy Bullitt are checking in as they got our girl Ava Lee. Ava Lee checking in tonight from
I bet she's been a good
Maplewood. Girl. I hope she's being a good girl. Ava, you be a good girl.
Act like your mom, Ava, right?
Act like your mom. That's right. Don't act like your dad. As it is going to be 2nd and 8 for the Cougars. Yeah, 2nd and 8. Garrett County Golden Lions moving forward here defensively, trying to get a stop as side bottoms on the left side, running really hard. Going to be about the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
You know, Bullitt Central's kind of found something that they like there on, their left. That's Garrett County defensive right there. Saw 2 of the last 3 plays. Bullitt Central pick up some pretty significant positive yardage there. on those offensive plays. Big third down, maybe third down and 2 here for Bullitt Central. Really like to see Garrard County's defense get aggressive, get on the other side of the football here, make a big play, and put Bullitt Central in fourth down situation.
Big third down play is my man Willie Hoskins.
Willie Hoskins.
Man, Willie, I'm so glad to hear from you, buddy. I'm glad you're doing better.
Oh,
We've
hang
been
in there,
praying
brother.
for you,
Yes,
my
sir,
man.
Willie.
So glad to see you doing better. It's going to be third and about 2 as Lee's going to turn and flip it to Michael Anderson off the right side as he's going to be short.
My goodness.
As he tried to cut back.
What a big hit by Nathaniel Darden.
Bobby Browning checking in, saying watching from the EMRMC.
Oh, my
Coach.
goodness. Ephraim McDowell Regional Medical Center.
EMRMC. I hardly could say that, Bobby Browning. As hope everything is going well. We're going to have a timeout, and we'll take one, too. It's time for a timeout called Document with timeouts here in Garrard County Golden Lions with the Golden Lions Sports Network here from the BP Studios at Die House Stadium.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let Docubit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit Docubit.com for more information.
4th down and 1.
And welcome back, folks. It's 4th down and 1 here as Garrard County Golden Lions with a big 4th down. Get in there, boys, as they're going to get the first down as the Cougars gets over the 50-yard line into Garrard County territory. As Garrard County expecting to go between the tackles, bumps it outside just enough to get over and get the Cougars their first down. As bring up 1st and 10 in Garrard County territory.
Yeah, I tell you, Bullitt Central got kind of toe-to-toe right there and kind of went right up the middle. You know, defense, it's kind of hard to play defense right there because it's 4th down and short, so you're not wanting to be ultra-aggressive and jump off sides to give up the first down if you're Garrard County.
1st and 10 Cougars. A.J. Lee, freshman quarterback, 1:35 to go here in the second quarter as Lee is going to actually fake the handoff and throw one out into the flat. It's going to be overthrown. Diane Hunt checking in tonight.
Oh, Diane Hunt.
Our good friend Diane Hunt, one of the fantastic educators in Garrard County history.
Miss Hunt.
Unbelievable as she was here for
Taught me everything I know, Scott.
And we won't hold her for that. I mean, there's no Miss Hunt. We are not going to hold you responsible for that. But no, she's fantastic. As we really enjoyed our years with Miss Hunt. As she was fortunately, I was able to be a student of Miss Hunt and then a co-worker and just a phenomenal lady. And we're so thankful for the time she has spent here in Garrard County. As it's going to be 2nd and 10, 1:31 clock stopped here in the second quarter. A.J. Lee awaiting snap, high snap as he's going to throw one over the middle as he has a wide open tight end as that was number 46, Bo Hornick.
That's a big target.
That is a big target as he rumbled and stumbled for about 30 yards there as the clock is running. 1:25 to go here in the second quarter as it'll start right back up as soon as the chains are put in the turf.
Yeah, I tell you, Scott, Garrard County did a great job of keeping Middlesboro out of the end zone at the end of the first half last week. Needs to kind of replicate that effort and keep Bullitt Central out of the end zone here.
Lee is going to put Anderson in motion as he's going to look off the left side. He's trying to eyeball Lee, but he's going to throw one over the head of big tight end that time of Holt because he was trying to go back to him as it looks like 58 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 from the Garrard County 24-yard line as they have 2 timeouts left, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me, they have no timeouts left. Garrard County has 3.
So if you're Garrard County, you got to keep Bullitt Central inbounds and preferably keep them on this side of the first down marker and kind of let that clock be one of your best friends here to kind of end this first half.
Garrard County defensively now. Garrard County's going to call a timeout, and we'll take one too. Garrard County Golden Lions all tied up with the Cougars of Bullitt Central. This is Garrard County Golden Lion football here on Golden Lion Sports Network in the BP studios of Die House Stadium.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community.
And welcome back, folks. 2nd and 10 Cougars as Lee is looking out to the left side, going to be flushed out of the pocket that time by the Garrard County defense as he will run out of bounds. As Garrard County did a nice job. That was Trey Boyd able to flush him out of the pocket, where it's going to be 3rd down now as the clock stops, 51 seconds to go on your Urban Group scoreboard.
You know, and I tell you, you know, this is, you know, Bullitt Central's first really sustained drive.
Yes.
That they had a lot of good positive things happen for them on offense here. So, you know, Garrard County's got to match that. You know, now, you know, you kind of got to match that drive, match that, you know, kind of passion and enthusiasm, and kind of come up with a big stop here for the Golden Lions.
3rd and 4 from the Garrard County Golden Lions. Ronnie Wardrop says, let's go, GC.
Let's
Hold
go.
him here as it's going to be a flip out to Michael Anderson off the left side. He's going to be hit.
My
and hammered.
word.
Trenton Ison, baby, and JT Parsons.
My goodness.
As they clean up Michael
That's a car
Anderson.
accident over there.
You're not kidding.
You think they took it out on the principal?
I think they said, your name's Michael Anderson. No, the X-Ray softer because they all like principal Michael Anderson. I'm not sure they like as much the running back Michael Anderson as it's going to be 27 seconds and clock running.
You know, 4th down and maybe 5. The group scoreboard has about 22 seconds left here, and the clock is running here in the second quarter. Scoreboard 0-0 here.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report is going to have Michael Wade from First Southern National Bank as Lee is going to take the snap, rolling out to the right side as he's going to be flushed back out of the pocket as he's going to be taken down.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. As he's taken down by big number 26, Jaden Decker, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter, or the first half. Garrard County Golden Lions all tied up with Bullitt Central Cougars. Folks, what a half. What a half if you're a defensive fan.
Wow.
Garrard County will have the football coming out
like
of
defense.
halftime. You like defense. We'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back with our Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report. This is Garrard County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network in the BP studios at Die House Stadium. We'll be right back.
KMEA state finalist.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker.
All right, Claire,
Save
good job.
more on Bob Allen's
Mike,
winning
it's coming up.
selection
Okay.
of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at BobAllenMotorMall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
Car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
Can play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, to the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Halftime Report here at Dye House Stadium as the award-winning Garrard County Band about to take the field. About their name, get this, Coach, is Along Came a Spider.
Oh, my goodness.
Along Came a Spider this year. So Dr. Vance, he's got to dress up as a spider.
Well, we've
I
seen
would
him as a
think
cowboy.
Probably like Charlotte's Web. I mean, I think we could do a whole thing with Dr. Webb or with Dr. Vance, as he would be perfect
Yes,
with that.
we can make that happen.
We're so excited to have our man Micah Wade. Thank you, Micah, for joining us tonight. As we appreciate it. As Micah's from First Southern National Bank, and he's early in his banking career. As Micah, tell us again, how long have you been with the bank?
It's been roughly about 9 months.
9 months,
Yep.
and everything's slowing down a little bit for you?
It is.
He's got it all figured out, Scott.
He's got it all figured out. Now, I will
Let's
tell
not go
you,
too far.
so I will tell you this. You didn't have much of a learning curve as far as the people. You've been
Right.
from here. You know the folks. And
Yep.
it's just learning all the other stuff that's going on.
Yep.
But you might have to get it up close because we're going to have to talk about
yeah.
it's a loud spider.
Are you scared of spiders, Micah?
I do not like
I
spiders.
don't like spiders either.
Yeah,
We'll
I
have to-
think I can handle this.
We'll have to keep a little bit. But what's the transition been like getting into the banking business in your hometown and local industry?
Yeah, it's been great. Involving my hometown, it's something
yeah.
that I love. Something where we can give back to the community. I can give back to the community. That means the world to me.
yeah.
So
Well, and that's definitely something that First Southern makes a concerted effort there, Micah.
Yep.
Is kind of being a community partner, kind of your neighborhood bank, and really kind of making those community connections with the schools, the community, and kind of see, you serve a lot of roles in Garrard County. So not only working at First Southern, but also on city council.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
So how does those things kind of interwoven and kind of about your interest in just Garrard County as a whole?
Yeah, so a lot of people that know me for kids. I've got 5 kids in the community.
The Garrard County School says that.
Right.
We appreciate that.
They're great.
So, in all honesty, I'm a little bit selfish. I want this community to grow. I want it to be a great place for my kids if they choose to live here when they get older.
That's
so,
right.
I don't want my grandkids
Well,
living hundreds of miles away.
You're also one of the biggest fans of the Garrard County Lady Cougars and the Lady Lions, as your oldest daughter Brayley is a phenomenal young lady.
Well, and I tell you, Scott, I was at the last home game against Fairstown.
Oh yeah.
And man, what a game that Brayley played. I mean, I was just so proud of her, how physical and how aggressive she was, and maybe knocked down some big shots to pick up a big win for those Lady Cougars.
Yeah, I was super proud of her. I can't express how proud I was.
Tougher than nails. And you're a former athlete, so you were a soccer star. Do you get to watch soccer much? Use
the word star very loosely.
Well, you and the mayor played together, right?
Yeah, we did.
You guys were soccer stars. Do you ever get a chance to get up and watch?
I do. So my oldest son actually plays.
Oh,
so.
does he really?
Oh yeah.
Well,
they're everywhere.
They're
I mean, they're everywhere every night. They're either on a soccer
Yeah.
field or a basketball gym. I mean, you little league fields. I mean, you guys are really active.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, me and Brooke, we split a lot of time.
That's right.
So, but hey, it's all worth it. I feel well versed. Football. I've got one that's playing middle school football, and then we got a couple that actually just started rec soccer. So
how many nights do you eat dinner at home?
Well, we eat dinner at home, but usually about 9:30 at night. That's what it is. So it's tough.
It's on the way back. I get that.
Absolutely.
So talking about the bank and talking about First Southern, what is something that drew you into that industry, and particularly First Southern as a whole?
So really it's the people.
Right.
The people that work there, I've known them for a long time. Kind of talked several times about coming, and
Right.
it's one of those things. It was just yes, I'm interested in making the leap, and I made the leap, and I'm so glad that I did. And growing up, I remember, you said being an athlete,
Sure.
First Southern did a lot of
100%.
sponsorship.
Oh, yeah,
so I had
absolutely.
First Southern on my back on a lot of shirts,
Oh, yeah.
and I felt proud to do that. And
So, I saw this week in social media at some point, and whoever said it is exactly right. It says, pay attention when you go to your kids' ball games and the people that are sponsoring those ball games, because those are the ones that are vested in your community.
Right.
And so when you get folks like you were talking about, be able to see that and be able to see the backing that First Southern was able to give us as a school system and our kids.
Yeah.
I mean, that sticks with you.
Yes, absolutely does. Absolutely.
And so, but kind of moving from that a little bit. So, one of the guys that you work with in Arnie Akers is
Arnie Akers.
Don't get me in trouble.
No, I'm not going to get you in trouble.
How great of a boss is Arnie Akers?
Arnie is wonderful. So I've had a lot of bosses. Arnie's kind of top.
Here's the one I'm going to get you in trouble with, because Arnie's great. He's a good
I know where he's going.
But deep down, really deep down, you have a guy in your system that is a Garrett County diehard. He doesn't tell too many people about
Garrett
it.
County.
David Grigson is just a Garrett County.
I've heard he's got a tattoo.
He
GC
probably
tattoo.
does, but he can't. So you need to make sure that you talk to David, because he went to Lincoln, but that was just it was just a
front. It's a front.
Yeah,
it's a front.
But he's really a Garrett County folks. But no, all jokes aside, the folks you work with are phenomenal.
my
Yes, I can't say enough good things.
I mean, they're
And,
great.
we've talked about this before, but you all came and cooked out for the staff.
loved it.
And man, the staff was so appreciative of having a nice cooked meal,
John
cooked
Ball.
out meal.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, just
Yes.
man, I mean, we're so appreciative of everything.
I
First
could
Southern
go
does.
on and on about everyone there.
Yeah,
and
Lisa
how
Clark,
They take me
I mean,
under
just
their
that.
wing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
help me. And
No doubt.
I can't express how thankful I am.
And so that's the thing. Excuse me. Choked up.
See, I mean,
That's-
you choked
No,
him
I
up.
love it.
I
I used to actually
Got
work
away
for
with
First Southern,
words.
believe it or not.
I'll be honest. I read with this full moon
It went
kind of
dry.
makes people emotional.
It did. That one actually got a frog in my throat. But, it has always been that way with First Southern National Bank and with the folks. And when you walk in from the front door, you guys are so friendly and welcoming to
Thank
people.
you. Yeah.
And I know that's something you guys like to express.
Yes, absolutely. And it's not a front. We actually care. So
Sure.
know people by name, first name, kids.
No
name.
doubt.
Now listen, this Thursday we're having a soccer broadcast. So Jeff will be putting the board out, and we'll be our boys soccer.
Do we have middle school football this?
That's September the 14th.
Oh gosh, I'm glad I got these guys to keep it straight.
right.
So next Thursday's
Hey,
soccer.
You keep writing the checks, we'll keep you straight.
Okay,
sorry. So
Good night, everybody.
So September the 7th, next Thursday.
Right.
So boys soccer versus Southwestern. We're going to be having a soccer broadcast here
Yes.
on the Golden Line Sports Network. Mike is going to join us.
Yes.
Excellent.
And hopefully join us for about
Absolutely.
half. And man, we're going to really go deep into some soccer.
You think I know a little about football? You ought to see how much a little I know about soccer.
Well,
it is amazing.
we'll see how much I remember about soccer.
We might be able to talk some soccer now, huh?
So bring some questions, and we're going to quiz Scott while we're on the air about his knowledge of soccer.
100%. Well, Micah, thank you so much, folks. If you don't get the chance, get out and see
appreciate
Micah. He's one of our great sponsors up there on Public Square there in Lancaster. And folks, it's Micah Wade with First Southern National Bank. And so we appreciate First Southern and all our great sponsors. Urban Group scoreboard reads all zeros, 4 minutes to go, and then a crazy 3 minutes on top of that. And we'll be back as this is Garrett County Golden Line football here on Golden Line Sports Network in the BP studios. We'll be right back.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for a community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
And play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as we had just finished up our Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report with Micah Wade, as we appreciate Micah stopping in. Coach, you know, we got to have a shout out here real quick.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to turn this one over to you.
I'll be honest with you, my phone keeps buzzing.
It does.
And
It
I'm going to
does.
tell you something. Our main man, Jim Freeman,
The
my brother from that's living over in Anderson County, he keeps asking a question, Jeff. Where are we getting these unbelievable, good-looking
He loves them.
gold polos?
He loves them. Now, I have to tell you, Freeman, mine, I was supposed to
Yeah,
wear it
what shirt?
tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Mine just might have accidentally got dirty last
Scott
week.
forgot to do the laundry last week.
I have not been able to launder them.
So Jim, destination athlete in Richmond.
Yes, sir.
Our main man, Joey Herbst, hooked us up with some game day polos.
Yes, sir.
So, Jim, that answers your question. Where can you get such a good-looking polo?
You know where you can send
That's
these.
the answer, Jim Freeman.
I tell you what, Freeman, you might be able to barter a few cookies that you guys make.
Yeah.
Those homemade cookies.
I
That
taste
are,
test.
They're really, really good
I
tasting.
can taste test them.
Oh man,
Yeah.
hey, got to get over this year and see our man Freeman coach
Yes.
basketball. He's over at
Oh,
Asbury.
man.
As he and Will Schaus, they do a phenomenal job. They got a lot of local talent.
And I tell you, Scott, in all seriousness, been so blessed in 25 years serving Garrard County Schools, working with some fine people.
Yes,
I'm an
sir.
only child, but man, I've got
Same.
some brothers,
Same.
and Jim Freeman is definitely one of my brothers.
No
So,
doubt about it.
love Jim, love his family, just such a great person. So Jim, hang in there, brother. And man, we can hook you up. You just let
That's
me
right.
know. We got the hook up.
Hey, that's exactly right. Garrard County Gold Lions all tied up here with Bullitt Central Cougars, as Garrard County will receive the football coming out of halftime. And, Coach, let's talk just a second about what were some of the, we talked about the Hunt Insurance keys to the game earlier, but let's talk a little bit about something that you've seen with some adjustments that may have been made by Coach Crutchfield and staff at half.
Well, again, we've not been able to kind of have any Sutton Pharmacy scoring the recaps, not been able to kind of have any Nesco resources in Danville, Harrodsburg, and Stanford. Call 859-238-0058 because this is a scoreless game.
Right.
But, I'll be honest. I just feel like I feel like Garrard County is the better football team here tonight. Hats off to Bullitt Central. I think they've played hard. I think they've executed, took advantage of some of the mistakes that Garrard County has made. It just feels like if Garrard County can make a big play, whether that's a big offensive play, defensive play, I think you had to build a lot of confidence, get some positive momentum going in their direction. One of the things I guarantee it, Coach Crutchfield, Coach Centers, Coach Goldie really kind of really worked hard at halftime was, let's get in this offensive line unit going.
Yeah.
Really kind of getting those guys firing off the ball low, getting underneath the defenders' pads, kind of rooting them out of the way and getting Simmons, Peak, and Element and Jagger Wood the opportunity to make some plays out in the open field.
No doubt about it. And, it was pretty interesting. Something we saw, Wood was slid in there.
It's a wrinkle.
It is a wrinkle as the shotgun when he was coming out of the Wildcat. And actually we had a penalty there, but he was able to pick up a first down before the penalty. And so they've got some weapons. And again, you can just see it. I mean, we're just on the verge of something great happening.
And Daniel Hopkins and I were talking right at the beginning of halftime. This crowd, the Garrard County crowd, just kind of feels like, they're on the edge of their seats, kind of ready to get up and kind of cheer a big play for the goal lines. Now, Garrard County gets the ball first to start this second half. So I think this drive can really kind of set the tone. One of the things that we do know about sports, when a team kind of stays close into the game and stays competitive, they start believing they have an opportunity to win. And that team's going to start playing a little bit harder and kind of playing a little bit more with confidence. And it really kind of rises. You got to raise your level of play as well to kind of combat that and hopefully get away with a big victory here tonight for the Golden Lions.
Daniel Masters checking in, sitting watching from Nashville, Tennessee, class
goodness.
of 2003.
Man,
I remember
Nashville.
Daniel was an athlete.
Oh,
buddy.
I remember Daniel.
He could play some baseball back in the day. Man, I'm glad to hear that you're checking in, Big
What
D.
if he goes to the SEC tournament?
Well, I tell you what, he may be able to get us in.
Daniel, hook us up.
We need to talk him into
Hey, we
that.
get you a gold polo.
see what's going on as the Cougars will be kicking off here to the Garrard County Golden Lions as we'll start this second half action here in Dye House Stadium, Lancaster. Big shout out to our guy, I was going to say Kevin Crutchfield, as Chris Crutchfield is our main. He's our main guy that takes care of all our facilities, and our football field looks phenomenal.
Best grass service in the state of Kentucky.
Unbelievable. It looks fantastic. As good as it gets as a natural surface as you're going to see in the state of Kentucky. As dropping back now to kick will be Peyton Hester for the Cougars. As deep for the Garrard County Golden Lions is Element and Peak. As we are off. As this is going to be fielded by Wood as a little shorter kick at the 30-yard line as he's going to make one person miss. He's in the middle of the field. He's got a lot of room as he's going to run into the back of one of his teammates, but not until he gets out to about the 43-yard line, where Garrard County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 43.
Great start to this second half. Great job by Jagger Wood kind of getting out in the open and kind of making a big play right there. So let's see if this offensive line can kind of get moving, kind of keep going, and really kind of open up some lanes for this Garrard County running backs.
Parsons will be bringing in the call from head coach Spencer Crutchfield. As Caleb Centers, the big center for the Garrard County Golden Lions, set to put the ball in play here. 1st and 10 for the Golden Lions as Parsons is going to hand it off to Malachi Simmons, and nothing cooking there on the left side of the offensive line as Malachi was stopped in his tracks. Probably a loss of 1, bring up 2nd and 11.
We talked about this in the first half, but Bullitt Central also has the number 66, Andrew Gray, 5'10", 275 pounds. So they have 2 defensive linemen that's 275 pounds and 280 pounds.
Those big boys.
Yeah, and one of the things you never want to see if you're Garrard County is your offensive line to kind of turn around
and kind of seeing the running back get hit. So those linemen got to fire off the ball, kind of get into that Bullitt Central defender, kind of move them off the line of scrimmage.
Parsons awaiting the snap as he's going to fake the handoff to Simmons. He's going to throw it out to Daugherty, which is going to lunge forward almost to midfield. And speaking of athletes, Carolina Gonzalez.
Let's go, Carolina.
GC, get this win. Mike Grimes checking in and said, come on, guys, we got to get going, Big GC. And check out our main guys at DocuBit.
DocuBit.
Get this.
Listen to this, Jeff.
Let's go, GC. Time to shred them up.
Yeah. Let's go.
I see what you do there,
I like
DocuBit.
that. I like it.
You guys are something else. Here we
Hey,
go.
big third down here.
Thank you so much, DocuBit, for your sponsorship and all the great folks that are around with us. This is going to be 3rd and 5 as Parsons going to fake the handoff, roll out to the right as he's going to have an opening. As
Great
that
pass.
is Cam Peak as he has room to run as he's going to be past the 40, the 35 down inside the 30. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions.
I tell you, great job there by the Garrett County offensive line. Tristan Murphy, Caleb Centers, Elijah Coffey on that side of the ball, kind of sealing off the Bullitt Central. Great play called by Coach Crutchfield, getting Parsons out in the kind of out in the perimeter there. Big pass play to Cam Peak, picking up a big first down for Garrett County. Garrett County's got something cooking here, Scott.
Got something cooking. 10-20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. As Twins going to be out to the left, which is Elman and Peak. As short side of the field as he's going to have Wood as Malachi Simmons is going to get a tough 3 or 4 yards there as he will be just grinding to get that as it's going to be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that young man is really working hard, really wanting to kind of pop one and kind of getting one in the end zone for Garrett County. Just kind of keep working, keep grinding. One of the things that I talked to Coach Crutchfield about leading into this game was how aggressive Bullitt Central is with their blitz game. So a lot of times that's feast or famine. Either defense going to make a really big play or the offense going to make a really big play.
Our dude Sean Sinkhorn says he loves the gold polos. He said, man, he wants to get one of those for himself.
Who don't? Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? I mean, Freeman loves them too. So it'll be 2nd and 7 Lions as Parsons is going to hand off to Simmons as he's going to bump this one out to the right side as he's got some room, but he's going to continue to grind as he's a workhorse.
Oh, my goodness.
Still on his feet.
Are you kidding me?
Stay on your feet, big boy. Keep going as he's going to have a first down and more.
My word.
I can't see where he finally went down. That's a Bob Allen Motor Mall first.
Whoa!
Garrett County.
Now that right there will get you some energy going.
Oh my goodness.
That's a young man running with a purpose.
I love it. I love it. Daniel Ray says, let's go GC. He's fired up right now.
I am too.
As he sees that play as Garrett County now is going to be 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Bullitt Middle Cougars with 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
I blame you, Jeff.
Parsons has actually got Wood now at QB1. So he's going to have Witt just off to his right side. He's going to be a Wildcat here as he's going to finally be tackled there. Really nice tackle by number 2, which is Michael Bentley. As that will be a loss of about 5. It'll be 2nd and 15.
Hey, give Bullitt Central a lot of credit. Coming up, kind of Garrett County having a shock play, getting a lot of energy, a lot of momentum kind of going, on the offensive side of the football. Bullitt Central kind of answering with a big defensive play. Now Garrett County has got to answer back with a big offensive play.
Now we're in Zach Daly territory.
I think so.
We're definitely in Zach Daly territory where we have a DO3, Danville Office Equipment, DOE3 if we need one, and that is going to take us back 5 more yards.
Hey, our mean man Derek Lynch watching the goal lines play with his favorite Garrett County shirt on tonight.
Yeah.
Saying, let's go, GC.
Talking about
as
somebody
and Ray.
Ray, baby.
Oh,
Ree and
man.
Ray.
He got the kids to himself this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
He's the man, isn't
Oh,
he?
my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That house, that new house. with Dad
I
in
got
there.
sick or something this weekend. What do you think?
Dad's going to have him doing all kinds of stuff. Ray, and Ree, they'll be calling the shots this weekend, baby. 2nd and 20, 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
So, Garrett, you're right. Garrett County's got a big weapon here with Zach Daly. So 2nd down and 20. If you're Garrett County, you really want to get maybe 8 to 10 yards here on this 2nd down to make a 3rd down manageable.
Waiting the snap. Parsons looking over the defense, rolling to his left, eyes up as he's going to throw one out into the flat, as that's going to be pass interference. It's called anyway.
I think he's on the face mask.
By Hayden Elliman. What a great catch, as that was great concentration.
Yeah, that's going to be pass interference on Bullitt Central.
Pass interference.
Hey, the Ultimate Warrior says, I'm going to catch the ball. You can interfere with me, but I'm still catching the football.
He looked like his granddaddy down there catching that one as he goes out there and rolls out to the left side, as we have his grandparents sitting right down here in front of us. And they didn't get real excited. They're like, they normally see those
it's expected.
They see those kind of things on a daily basis, you know, from Hayden Elliman, as he's the Ultimate Warrior, as Coach Gresham likes to call him, as White Hat and his crew trying to figure out exactly what's going to happen.
Well, I tell you what they're talking about here, Scott. So in the past, that used to be an automatic first down,
right?
Kind of a pass interference. I don't think that's an automatic first down anymore. So I think what they're basically saying is it can be a spot foul, take the penalty, and then it will repeat second down, which I'm sure is what Garrard County will be looking at doing here.
Waiting to see what's going to happen here on the spot of the foul. White Hat talking it over with Coach Crutchfield, is getting some logistics together.
I think they're agreeing with each other, which is always a good thing.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah.
As there's going to be a pass interference. It's going to be second down.
So that's a new rule. Several years ago, that was an automatic first down, and it's not an automatic first down anymore. So now it's a spot foul, and it kind of repeats second down here. So for Garrard County, it's exactly what we just talked about, Scott. Try to pick up 8 or 9 yards here, and instead of being third down, now it's second down. A second down and 7 here for Garrard County on Bullitt Central's 11-yard line.
Malachi Simmons back in just off to the left side of J.T. Parsons, going to be flanked with twins out to the right. Hand off to Malachi this time. Makes a really nice cut to miss one defender. His helmet comes flying off.
Well, I tell you, Bullitt Central's just blitzing. I mean, that inside linebacker blitzed as soon as that ball was snapped, kind of coming in there and made a big play there for Bullitt Central.
It looks like they just absolutely blitz every play. As Wendell Combs checks in here, he was talking about the run there by Malachi Simmons. Said it's all heart.
It is.
He's exactly right.
That's a great point, Wendell.
Tyler Seabolt said that kid is tough as nails. As we need one here, it's going to be 3rd and 8 from the 11-yard line. 6:55 to go here in the third quarter on your Urban Group scoreboard.
Hey, big play here coming up for the goal line.
Big play. Mike Grimes says he sees the score coming up, and I'm right with you, my man. Is Michael Elliman that says number 7's a beast like his uncle. And we're not talking Rue Elliman. We're talking Mike Elliman as Parsons rolls out to the right side. He's going to have an opening. It's going to be picked off in the end zone as he is going to take it to the house. There is no flags on the play. He's going to go 102 yards for the score is Michael Anderson as he takes the pass all the way down to touchdown. As that is 6 points.
Yeah, and I tell you, that's something Garrard County, again, talking to Coach Crutchfield during the week, kind of limiting turnovers. 2 of the first 3 games we've seen a pick 6. Man, that's a significant shift in momentum in this football game here. You thought Garrard County was going to go in and score. Give Bullitt Central all the credit in the world. Anderson coming up with a big interception, taking it to the house, about 89 yards?
Yeah. No, it was in the end zone.
Yeah, he was in the end zone, so a 100-yard interception return for Bullitt Central.
In to kick the extra point right now.
And I tell you, these plays end up becoming real big plays here.
Oh, no doubt.
Garrard County put a lot of pressure on the field goal or an extra point here. Hopefully he misses it. Garrard County have a chance to get a touchdown and get an extra point.
We'll keep it right here for a second as this is number 10, Abraham Alfonso Perez. And, Coach, I'm going to say we have a misprint here because it says he's 4'7.5". And I'm not very good.
I think he's 5'7".
If you take me to a carnival, I'm not going to be able to guess people's heights and weights and whatnot. But I'm going to say I'm going to take the over on the 4'7.5" as he looks a little bit bigger. And I tell you what, he's focused. Look, he didn't even move back. He hadn't even broke. He's
ready, isn't he?
He's ready to go as they're awaiting the snap. As they roll in an extra, Bobby Miller comes in as he's on the defensive line, the offensive line as the kick is up, and it is good. And with that, your Urban Group scoreboard reads Bullitt Central Cougars 7, Garrard County Golden Lions 0. We'll be right back. 6:21 to go here in the third quarter. Garrard County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network at the BP Studios at Dye House Stadium.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as Bullitt Central Cougars will be kicking off to the Garrett County Golden Lions as they just went 101 yards for a pick 6. As this kick is going to go deep, it's going to be fielded by Cam Peak at about the 10-yard line, where Cam takes it full speed as he's making one person miss. As he's staying on his feet, make another person miss.
Oh, my goodness.
Lots of room, folks. Turn on those burners, baby. As he gets ran down from behind, but not until he gets out to almost the 40-yard line. Great effort that time by Lightning and Cam Peak, as it'll be 1st and 10, Garrett County from their own 36 or 7-yard line, folks. This is a big drive.
It's a big drive, Scott.
Folks, we got to get up and get behind the Golden Lions.
So I'm going to tell you, short plays, can really build a lot of momentum for one team. And I'm going to tell you, Garrett County is going to have to I really feel like this drive is critical for the rest of this game here for Garrett County. That was kind of a shock play going against Garrett County. Football is all about the next man up, fighting through adversity, kind of being persistent, practicing perseverance. And that's exactly how these young men are coached. That's what they face every single day, and let's kind of see that on this drive here.
Wood to the short side of the field, as Parsons is going to hand off to Malachi Simmons this time to the right side, as he's going to get hit by the middle linebacker there. Not a lot going. Has a little extracurricular after the play, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any gain there. It'll be 2nd and 10, Garrett County.
We've seen Garrett County, really being patient and kind of going to that run game. We've seen Malachi Simmons over the last couple of years having a whole lot of success. Again, really nice seeing Malachi out here tonight, kind of getting a lot of the brunt of the carries here for the Golden Lions.
Garrett County trails 7-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard with 5:34 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Parsons looking over the defense as he's going to hand off this time to Cooper Witt as he's going to fall forward for the gain of about 2.
Actually, that's Hayden Element, Scott.
That was Hayden Element.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll bring up 3rd and about 6 for the Golden Lions. As anytime you can get the ball in Hayden Element's hands, that is a possibility for just fireworks. I know Coach Crutchfield has got his playmakers, wants to put the ball in their hands, so just trying to figure out how in the world to do that, as he's going to have only Simmons is going to be back to his left. He's going to move him to his right, as he's going to look this time and flow down the field as Parsons, as he's going to be caught, as that is Nathaniel Daughtery has a big Bob Allen ball first down into Cougar territory.
And I'm going to tell you, the offensive line did a great job of pass protection. And I tell you, how tough is Justin Parsons? Kind of after throwing a pick 6, he was disappointed in that effort.
That's a great pass.
But, man, being tough enough to kind of stay in the pocket, kind of finding the open receiver in Nathaniel Daugherty and just throwing a strike to Nathaniel. And I tell you, man, Nate kind of took a hit, but still tough and strong enough to kind of make that catch for a big first down for Garrett County.
4 minutes, 24 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Garrett County trails your Urban Group scoreboard 7-0. As Malachi Simmons just off to his left, Wood to the short side of the field. As Simmons is going to get the call, as he's going to be hit in the backfield.
Yeah, Malachi's just not, really not able to kind of do a whole lot right there. As soon as he gets the football, kind of gets hit and kind of has some contact made.
As Coach Crutchfield wasn't too pleased with something going on up front there. I'm sure it was about the blocking, as he's talking it over with his QB1 and Parsons. 3:50 to go. The clock continues to run, as it's going to be 2nd and 12, Garrett County, as they are at the 46-yard line of Bullitt Central. As this is going to be a timeout, and we'll take one too. It's timeout. It's time to call DocuBit, as this is Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network and BP Studios. We'll be right back.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it. And that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank. Your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks. It's going to be 2nd and 12, Garrett County. As 3 minutes, 37 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Bullitt Central Cougars 7, Garrett County 0. As Parsons brings them out of the huddle, Wood to the short side of the field. Elliman and Connor, I believe it's Connor on the far side. It's going to be a flip on the outside this time to Malachi Simmons as Garrett County tries to go out to the outside this time. Has a lot more cooking there for Malachi Simmons.
You know, just being creative and trying to get Malachi the open, kind of get him touches there out there on the perimeter for Garrett County.
Get him in some space. I like that. It's going to be 3rd down and looks like about 6, well, maybe 5 from the 38-yard line of the Cougars. As Garrett County is done, I'd say they're in 4-down territory here, Coach.
Yeah, I definitely think, you got 2 downs to pick up 4 yards.
Wood's going to be to the near sideline. Far sideline, I can't tell exactly who's out there. It's going to be the same play. It's going to be fumbled as Simmons is able to fall back on the ball.
It's Garrett County football.
As it'll be a loss of about 3. It'll be 4th down and about 7 for the Lions. As we have a player down, I think it's Simmons. I think he fell on the ball, and then they fell on him. So with that, we'll take a break, too. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football. As your Urban Group scoreboard reads, the Cougars 7, Garrett County Golden Lions 0. We'll be right back. Garrett County Golden Lion football and Golden Lion Sports Network.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks. 4th and 7 for Garrett County Golden Lions here in the third quarter as Parsons is going to drop back to throw. He's going to throw one short. So that will be a low throw, and that'll be a turnover on downs as the Cougars will take over 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
Well, we talked about this earlier, Scott, with the defense playing so well. Defense going to have to kind of step up, kind of not only hold Bullitt Central, but maybe kind of cause a big shock play and get some momentum going, for Garrett County with maybe a turnover or putting the ball back positive yard line for Garrett County Golden Lions.
Garrett County, like you said, Coach, has done a nice job defensively, and they're going to be called upon again that they got to hold Bullitt Central, hopefully get a turnover if possible. 2 minutes, 34 seconds to go as Lee is going to throw one out to side bottom on the far left side as he sheds 2 blocks has 2 possible tackles as they gain about 5. Will bring up 2nd and 5 for the Cougars.
On the tackle.
And I tell you, we talked about our man Trey Scott a little bit earlier. Trey Scott's in the game now as cornerback for Garrett County.
Trey Scott seeing some action. I didn't even see him go in there. Hey, that's good eyes. Good eyes. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Cougars. Make us proud out there, number 11.
Let's go for Coach Run.
Go do it for Coach Run and all your Michigan folks that are watching in. It's going to be 2nd and 5 as Lee awaiting the snap. So he's going to throw one out to side bottom off to the left side as he's going to shed 1 tackle as he will get out just short of right at midfield. Going to be short of the marker.
Going to look like it's about 3rd and maybe a long 2 yards.
3rd and 2. As stumbling off the field is Bobby Miller for the Cougars, and there's going to be a timeout, and we'll take 1 too. As your Urban Group scoreboard reads, the Cougars 7, Garrett County Golden Lions 0. 1:33 to go in 3rd quarter. Garrett County Golden Lion football here on Golden Lion Sports Network and BP Studios at Dye House Stadium.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work.
Can play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
Side bottom on the carry.
And welcome back. As we come back, the Cougars get right at the
I think they're
first
short.
down marker. As I can't tell.
He's a little short.
He's a little short. It's going to be 4th and inches.
Bullitt Central keeps their offense on the field here.
Keeps offense on the field. Huge play here for the Garrett County defense. As this would be huge to get the ball back. 1 minute and 1 second to go.
Got to have
in the
eye
third
discipline
quarter.
here. You can't jump off sides.
Eye discipline. I love that term.
And then you've got to be able to explode soon as that ball is snapped.
Eye discipline. As I'm not sure it's a flag on the play.
It's going to be offsides on Bullitt Central.
That's right.
Come in from the sidelines over here.
I like to see that.
I don't think they were set, Scott.
As we're going to have a stoppage of play here. As we're going to see exactly what we have. As trying to figure it out here. As hands are out to the side. Dead ball. False start.
They weren't. Yeah, Bullitt Central wasn't set.
And the Cougars.
5-yard penalty. Negate the play.
Why does away teams wear white, Coach, in football?
It doesn't look as intimidating.
It does. I mean,
Yeah,
like
it looks a little bit more passive.
In basketball, your home teams always wear the white team, or the light. So I was just wondering. That's my first game I've ever watched, so I didn't know if that was something that's normal or what. As Hayden Elliman is back to receive this punt. As number 18, Peyton Hester's got a nice leg on him. Both punters have been very active tonight. As this is going to be a good kick off. It's going to be away from Element. It's going to take a phenomenal bounce for the Cougars. As Garrett County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 16-yard line with 33 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Garrett County needs some positive mo.
Yeah, and
positive mo.
Again, we've been talking about this the whole game. It just feels like Garrett County's on the precipice of making a real big play. Give Bullitt Central a ton of credit. Garrett County has not had a lot of success between the tackles. Give Bullitt Central a lot of credit for that. That defensive line has been really active. They've been blitzing the inside linebackers. They've been kind of playing on the other side of the ball against Garrett County here. So look to kind of, Garrett County has something going there on that last drive. Get Malachi, kind of out in space. You have Cam Peak. They have Jagger Wood, Hayden Elliman. Let's see what Garrett County can get going here as the third quarter comes to an end.
Parsons awaiting the snap, looking over Cougar defense. as he's going to turn and throw out to the flat, as it's going to be caught that time by Hayden Elliman, as Hayden's going to have some room. He's going to have a first down and more as he gets ran out of bounds after a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down. As nice job that time as he picks up the first down and is ran out of bounds.
Well, and a lot of times when you play a defense that's as aggressive as this Bullitt Central defense, blitzing the inside linebackers constantly, it's good to kind of get the ball out in space because then those inside linebackers can't. They can't pursue the football. They can't provide support for the rest of the defense.
We got a flag on the Bullitt Central sideline.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a sideline warning.
As we'll see here, it's going to be sideline warning.
Sideline warning.
So is that like a bench warning?
It is.
It
is.
Technical?
They're going to throw a flag, and that's a warning.
Yeah.
And then next time it's 15 yards.
There you go. As it's going to be 1st and 10. Garrard County, 24 seconds to go, 29 from the 29-yard line of the Golden Lions. As Parsons is going to throw this one out to the flat to Cam Peak as he gets a really nice block that time by Daughtery as he continues to go Cam, as he gets ran out of bounds after another Bob Allen Motor Mall first down as Coach Crutchfield just trying to get it outside of the hash marks.
Yeah, and again, that's Garrard County having, athletes and kind of giving them the ball out in open space and kind of letting athletes be athletes.
It's another first down, Garrard County, 16 seconds to go here in the third quarter. As I like to see this momentum, Coach, as this is good, positive mo. We got to see us get on down and hold on to this thing.
And one of the things, you've seen Garrard County throw 2 quick screens kind of out in the flats. Wouldn't surprise me if at some point is that they kind of fake a quick screen and kind of send someone deep and see if Bullitt Central's defense kind of bites on it.
Cooper Witt just off to the right side of Parsons. As Parsons is going to pull it from his gut. He's going to throw it to Daughtery out to the right side as he's going to stick his head down as he is into Cougar territory, as that'll be our last play of the third quarter. As Garrard County, when we come back, will have its 2nd and about 4 in right at the 50-yard line, folks. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Bullitt Central 7, Garrard County Golden Lions 0. This is your Golden Lions Sports Network here at the BP Studios. We'll be right back.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
With personal service
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
And welcome back, folks, as Garrard County's going to have it right at the 50-yard line here, start the fourth quarter, as it will be 2nd and 5 for the Golden Lions, as Hayden Ellen's going to be the short side of the field. As this is going to be Wood is going to take it in a wildcat formation, as he's going to ultimately fall forward right at the first down markers. That's going to be a flag on the play. Looks like personal foul.
I think it's going to be toning on Bullitt Central.
Gotcha.
So the Bullitt Central player kind of hit John Connor Moore. They were just kind of battling out there in the perimeter. John Connor Moore doing a great job as soon as the whistle was blowing, kind of getting back into the huddle. And I think the Bullitt Central player kind of kept talking and doing some things. And, great discipline there for John Connor Moore and the Garrard County Golden Lions. I tell you what, Coach, I didn't make a mention of this a while ago.
Yeah.
I almost never wear a hat.
That's true.
And this year, I've been wearing a hat during the broadcast.
True. Get that thing off.
I took it off.
Get that thing
and
off.
Garrard County's got some good things going here.
Mo.
Jeff Jacobs just took his hat off.
Yeah, we'll do whatever it takes.
To quote my good friend Michael Scott, I'm not superstitious. I'm just a little stitious.
That's a little stitious. That's enough stitious for me.
Yeah.
I need to be touchdown stitious.
So we've got hats off. All three of us got our hats off.
So they
rally caps off.
Rally caps off, right? But this is all about Garrard County scoring. Is 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter, as Parsons is going to wait the handoff and hand it to Cooper Witt, as Cooper will get out to the 30-yard line.
Good job by that offensive line right there.
Nice job getting a drive, and this is going to be another flag on the play.
Yeah, I think it's going to be on number 3 for Bullitt Central again.
Yeah, I don't think he liked it very much, as number 3 said something there to the hat on the sideline, as it looks like they've got some extracurriculars going there.
How about our man Michael Elliman?
Michael Elliman says, "I'm the king of." That is incorrect.
King of bench warmings. I've seen a few bench warmings.
Listen, I go over and I give the coaches a big hug, and I tell them, I said, "It'll be okay."
I think
coach.
he was talking about when you were coaching and he was officiating.
Now, that could be true. Well, when I was coaching, they didn't have bench warnings. They just whacked you.
Yeah.
You got the look. Your look from the official was all that.
So it's going to be. It is going to be unsportsmanlike on Bullitt Central.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. That will get 15 yards for Garrard County. It'll be a first down from the 15-yard line.
You know, folks, I'm telling you, since the hats have been taken off,
are out.
Garrard County is driving.
Are rolling. As they are rolling, as we have one of Bullitt Central's guys that are cramping out there.
I think he got hit in a
not a
necessarily good place.
All right, well, we'll take a break, too. We'll be right back. Garrard County is trailing 7-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard, but driving here with lots of mows. Garrard County Golden Lion Football and the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as Cooper Witt is going to, I'm not even sure, to be honest with you, where the football is. There it is. Nate Daughtery has it. I thought Cooper had it, and then I thought Parsons had it, and then somehow.
That means it's a good play.
It's a great play.
Yep.
It's a great play. So, regardless of what I say, there was about a 4-yard gain there for the Garrard County Golden Lions. Not real sure how it happened. You'll have to go back and watch the replay.
Buddy, I didn't know where it was either.
I'm going to have to go back and watch the replay.
So let me catch you guys up. So, Parsons was, he faked it to Cooper Witt, rolled out to the left, and threw it to Nathaniel Dougherty out in the flats for Garrard County.
He threw it?
He threw it.
I didn't even see that. That's news to me. That's why I couldn't catch the football. I thought Cooper had it. It's going to be 2nd and 6. The Cooper's got that one, and he's up the middle as he's going to be down to the first down, probably about 2 yards short of the first down marker. 10 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Jeffy's on the heater.
Scott, I've got an excuse. I'm trying to look on a 2.5-inch screen with 61-year-old eyes.
I'm trying to look through these bifocals, and I'm having a hard time right there because that was really good. Whatever happened there was really good. We need to do it again.
A big third down coming up here for Garrard County.
3rd down and 4, just under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. As Garrard County having lots of positive success here on this drive. Need to punch it in. As we've got, folks, if you're watching and you haven't had the chance, go to our Facebook page and make sure you give us a like there at Main Street Media TV so you keep up with all Garrard County Golden Lion sports. It's going to be a flip to Cooper Witt out the right side. He's got some area. It's going to be a flag on the play. That's coming from the far sideline.
It's holding Garrard County.
Holding.
And I tell you what's unfortunate about that is it's completely against, kind of completely away from the play.
It had no bearings on the play.
And again, I'm not going to contest that that's not holding on Garrard County, but that's supposed to be a point of emphasis this year. Is if it's completely away from the play and it's not going to bear any bearing on the play, that typically doesn't get called. So kind of what you had was wide receiver for Garrard County here get called for a holding penalty when it was the ball was kind of being wide right for Garrard County, so completely far away from the football. Now, if you're Garrard County, you still got to be disciplined. You still can't get called for that holding penalty there.
9 minutes, 31 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 14 from the Garrard County, from the Cougars' 19-yard line. As Parsons is going to bring the Wildcats.
Bob Allen is Danville
Steelmaker. They were going to be in the Wildcat. I thought that was Wood, but it's not. So Parsons is going to fake the handoff, and he's going to throw one deep. As he's got Daugherty, as he is going to be out of bounds. I can't tell if
I can't even see him.
It was out of bounds.
And it's going to be 4th down and 14. As Garrard County trying to punch one in on the night. As coach is going to keep the offense.
Yeah, I think going to keep the offense on the field.
On the field. As he's talking over there with his sophomore QB1.
Well, we talked, one of the Hunt Insurance keys of this game was to play a clean game for Garrard County. Avoid turnovers, avoid some costly penalties. And we've seen Garrard County, the one turnover led to the points for Bullitt Central. And unfortunately for Garrard County, have some penalties here at some key moments of this game.
Parsons awaiting the snap from centers, looking over the defense for the Cougars. As he's going to look to the left to throw one out there, as he's going to get flushed out of the pocket. As he's going to turn and throw one out into the end zone, and it will be incomplete. He's trying to throw one to West Peak or Camp Peak. West, we're not catching.
Well, he is over there in the snowy ice.
He's over there in the snowy ice. He's actually moving it right now. So it's going to be turnover on downs. 8 minutes, 54 seconds to go for the Garrard County Golden Lions. They got to come up with a defensive stand, Coach.
Good deal. Folks, we are now live on WRNZ 105.1. Bull County defeated Danville 56-0 tonight.
56-0. That game went pretty quick as running clock was ensued. As welcome to all the folks that are listening in on 105.1. WRNZ, home of Joe Mathis.
Oh, Joe.
Joe Mathis.
Man, Robert Wagner, Joe Mathis.
Robert Wagner, Joe Mathis. Man, we Radio Rick. It's going to be a quick handoff that time to number 33 going around the right side. And, folks, he is not on the roster. So, number 33, nice carry. He got about 3 or 4 yards.
Good job by J.T. Parsons being over there, kind of being inside linebacker, kind of letting the ball kind of get to him, stepping up, plugging that hole, and making a big defensive tackle for Garrard County.
2nd and 7 Cougars, 8:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, tomorrow, folks, kicks off the college football season for Kentucky Wildcats, as you will have the kickoff at noon on SEC Network. If you're a Spectrum, folks.
Hey, WRNZ will be carrying the game.
WRNZ will be carrying it. You can listen to all of the play-by-play from WRNZ. It's going to be hand off the right side.
Oh, my word. What a play by Hayden Elliman.
Beautiful.
Folks, he took out two blocks and made an unbelievable aggressive physical tackle there for Garrard County.
As he is, the player is still down as Elliman was able to make a great play. 7:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. Urban Group scoreboard reads Cougar 7, Garrard County Golden Lions 0. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. Garrard County Golden Lion Football, Golden Lion Sports Network from the BP Studios here at Die House Stadium.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions!
And welcome back, folks, as we have an injury on the field as they're going to get them up, as that is side bottom. As it looks like he's going to be helped off the field by the trainer, and one of the coaches looks like he will be okay. Kyle Howard checks in, says, let's go GC. Mike Grimes says, Andrew Sparks not playing. No, Mike, he is injured. He'll be out for another couple weeks. We really miss Andrew, as he is a big
loss for Garrett County
on both the offensive and defensive lines, but he will be back here in just a couple weeks.
Yeah, I tell you, big third down coming up here for the Garrett County defense. You got 3rd and 10. Bullitt Central has the ball at their own 18-yard line. Whitaker Bank scoreboard has Bullitt Central 7, Garrett County 0. 7 minutes and 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Lee awaiting the snap, as Lee is going to turn and roll out to the right side, as he's got a lot of room there, but he's going to turn to throw it, as it will be caught inbounds for a first down, as that was a nice throw that time by quarterback A.J. Lee,
I tell you,
5'10" freshman.
Really impressive. Really impressive freshman. Kid plays really hard, makes some big plays here tonight for Bullitt Central.
1st and 10 for the Cougars, as clock continues to run. 7:42 to go on your Urban Group scoreboard. Cougars lead the Lions 7-0. As the real Michael Anderson is up here talking to us now.
We've been giving Michael Anderson a lot of radio time
the
tonight.
Star Michael Anderson, not the running back Michael Anderson. As 1st and 10 Cougars. As going to be a turn and a flip this time to number 16, Isaiah Tobin, as he's going to get ran out of bounds off to the far side in front of the Cougars bench after a gain of about 6.
He kind of goes out, I think, limping with maybe twists his ankle or something like that for Bullitt Central. You still got plenty of time left here, but at the end of the day, there is 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Garrett County, your Garrett County goal line's down 7-0. Bullitt Central has the ball now, 2nd down and 4 at their own 38-yard line. So at some point, Bullitt Central picks up a couple more first downs, really, starts running the clock out here, against Garrett County.
2nd and 4 for the Cougars. Lee has trips to his left, as he's going to throw one out to the far side, as that is going to be 21 side bottom. That's going to be thrown down.
Man, what a play by Hayden Elliman.
It was another great defensive play by Elliman.
Just a physical football player, folks. Big 3rd down and 1 coming up here for your Garrett County defense here. We've seen Bullitt Central have a lot of success in this game in these down distances. One of Scott's favorite words is eye discipline.
That's right.
So the Garrett County defensive line have got to have some eye discipline.
I love it.
But they've also got to be ready to explode off the football to try to get in the backfield and kind of limit Bullitt Central picking up this big first down. Big defensive play coming up here.
3rd and 1 as Lee is in shotgun formation, as they're going to be flanked on both sides. He's going to turn and give it. He's not
short.
Going to get it. He's not going to get
He's
it.
Short.
He ran right into the defensive
front what a play
of Garrett County's front 3.
He's short, 4th down.
I can't tell exactly who there was, but I know that it looks like Ison was one of them getting in off the bottom, as he was right there on the bottom, as it's going to be 4th and 1.
Oh, what a play for the Garrett County defense here.
Huge play. Really good penetration into the backfield, as it brings
Bullitt Central sends out the punt unit.
5 minutes and 19 seconds to go here in this contest.
And if you're Garrett County, you still got to be disciplined up front. You still can't jump off sides here.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. As it looks like they're going to put Cam Peak is going to go back to return this punt. But like you said, Coach, you got to be really disciplined here.
Timeout, Bullitt Central.
Timeout, Bullitt Central. And we'll take one, too, folks. Urban Group scoreboard reads Bullitt Central 7, Garrett County 0, 4:57 to go. But Bullitt Central are about to kick it off or punt it off to Garrett County. We'll be right back. Garrett County Gold Line football here on the Gold Line Sports Network.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
Can play here.
we offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
And welcome back, folks. It's 4th down and inches as they're going to get a first down as they go quarterback sneak just off the left side. As that is going to be a first down for the Cougars. Garrett County comes up with the football, but
I think Garrett County was, I'm not sure.
I'm not exactly sure. I thought the guy was running off the field.
Yeah, I think Garrett County's not real happy. I think they look like Bullitt Central might have had more than 11 on the field.
It's been a little bit chaotic tonight. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go as the clock continues to run. Lee is going to bring the Cougars out of the huddle. Garrett County needs a defensive stop here as he's going to throw one out into the flat as it's going to be tackled quickly that time by Hayden Elderman. Man, he stepped up defensively on this drive. That's going to be a loss of 3.
It's a great defensive play by Hayden Elderman.
We'll say 2nd and 13 for the Cougars. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. As it looks like they're going to bring in the nickel unit again defensively. As Jaden Newcomb comes in to bring that extra defensive back for the Lions.
So that's called what kind of defense, Scott?
That's the nickel.
The nickel. Man, I'm proud of you.
I know. As it's going to be a snap out as Lee is going to stumble it just a little bit. He's going to roll out to the right side as he's going to throw one out just to the flat as it's going to be a first down for the Cougars.
They had a lineman down the field right beside the wide receiver there. And Garrett County sideline is not happy at all. But, I mean, Bullitt Central had a lineman right beside the receiver. That should have been lineman downfield.
As it's going to be 3 minutes and 29 seconds to go as we're going to have a flag on the Garrett County sideline.
Flag on the play.
As that's going to be sideline warning, hopefully. As I'm not exactly sure.
Sideline warning against the Golden Lions.
Yeah, that's a sideline warning. Yeah, so
Garrett County's been a little frustrated here in the last couple minutes of this game with the officials.
Not real excited what's going on down there as they had thought they had a illegal receiver down the field. Is this going to be a handoff to the right side as he's going to be stuffed by Nathaniel Daughtery.
Tell you what, we've seen, in terms of looking at the Whitaker Bank player of the game, not a lot of offense here tonight for your Garrett County Gold Lions. But I tell you, defensively, man, we have a lot of defensive players, that are right there for the Whitaker Bank player of the game. Nathaniel Daugherty, Hayden Ellerman, Trent Nyson, J.T. Parsons. Defensively, man, I tell you, these Garrett County defenders have been really active here tonight.
2 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter as Garrett County trying to get a defensive stop as it's going to be 2nd and 8. Cougars not in any hurry now, obviously.
They're going to run as much clock as they possibly can. That should be a penalty. That's 12 on the field, but they are going to call a timeout.
They'll have a timeout, and we'll call one too. This is Garrett County Golden Lion football. Anytime a timeout is called, time to call DocuBit. 2:32 to go as Garrett County trails 7-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard. We'll be right back. Garrett County Golden Lion football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. protect the house, and while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks. 2nd and 8 for the Cougars is going to be a flip out to Anderson off the right side as he's going to be taken down right at the line of scrimmage, as that is J.T. Parsons, as it'll be 3rd down now and 8:2:20 to go in the 4th quarter. Clock continues to run.
Yeah, so you got 2 minutes and 16 seconds left here. You know, Bullitt Central's going to use all the 40-second play clock, and Garrett County's got 1 timeout left. So you would expect that Garrett County's going to call a timeout if Garrett County can kind of stop them on this 3rd down. Of course, the clock would stop on a turnover on downs.
1:56 seconds now, and the clock is continuing to run. As again, the Cougars are not in any hurry, as waiting on the back judge to put his hand up, which would mean 5 seconds, and the hand goes up, so they're inside 5 seconds to go. As could be a delay of game here, as he's counting as a high snap. It's going to be caught as Michael Anderson is going to have it, as he's going to be thrown down back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be a timeout. Garrett County, we'll keep it right here, 1:34 to go, as it'll be 4th down and 10 for the Cougars.
So it's the last timeout for Garrett County. But again, if Garrett County stops Bullitt Central here, the time, the clock will automatically stop on the change of possession here. And love to see Garrett County get the ball back, kind of have an opportunity. Saw that last week. Garrett County had the ball back. Now, didn't have a lot of time. Last week only had maybe about 20, 25 seconds left to try to drive down the field and kind of beat a really good Middlesboro football team here. So love to see Garrett County get the opportunity to get this ball back, Scott.
As defensively, I feel like we've played well tonight. We've not given up any points defensively. They scored on a pick six where Anderson took it 101 yards from the end zone.
I tell you, defensively, I tell you, this defensive effort's been great for Garrett County here tonight.
They have played really well, as they're going to punt it away. As Cougars are going to punt it off to Cam Peak. It'll be a great time here to see us bust one and take it to the house. As 18 is back there in Peyton Hester, as he will be kicking it off for the Cougars.
Yeah, Bullitt Central doesn't have enough guys on the field.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
They've actually only have 9, I believe.
Here comes another one, which would make 10. Maybe we get a block punt.
Good snap. Only had 10.
Good snap as Peak is going to stay away from this one. It's a push in the back, as that's going to be a personal foul.
Yeah, that's going to be a personal foul. Give Garrett County a free 15 yards there.
We'll take that. 1:24 seconds to go, folks, as Garrett County out of timeouts.
Garrett County's going to end up having the ball about on their own 30-yard line here, Scott. 1:24 seconds left here, no timeouts, to see what Garrett County can get going here.
1:24 to go here in this contest, as Garrett County trails on your Urban Group scoreboard 7-0. As the crew's getting this one sorted out and walked off, and we'll see where Garrett County will take over 1st and 10. As still trying to wait to see where this one's going to be. Is that from a point?
Oh, my goodness gracious. Are you kidding me?
How's that holding on us? We just got hammered.
Oh, my word, folks.
That's really bad. We just got absolutely hammered.
Yeah, I don't understand that one.
Moly. That was really bad. Not real sure about that one. I'm sitting here watching it, as he just absolutely got
the Bullitt Central ran through John Connor Moore, and John Connor Moore got called for holding. Wow.
So dropping back to throw it, as this one's going to be to Element, as Element's going to catch that one outside. That's going to be a 20-yard pass and catch. Actually, maybe about 25-yard pass and catch. 1:19 to go here in the 4th quarter. No timeouts here for Garrett County. as Parsons is going to clock it, as he will down it quickly. Bring up second down.
Hey, I tell
second
you,
and 10.
I mean, if you're Garrard County, I mean, that's about as good as you could ask for right there.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of picked up about 22 yards there. Great ball, great throw by Parsons, great catch by Elliman. I'd love to see that happen a couple more times here for Garrard County.
Garrard County is going to be second and 10. 1:18 to go here in this contest as they trail Bullitt Central Cougars 7-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard. As Cooper Witt is just going to be off to the left side of Parsons. As he's going to turn and throw on deep to... It's going to be picked off as that's going to be intercepted by James Bryan Fawcett.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's going to be a tough one for Garrard County here tonight, Scott.
That does it. 1:12 left here in this fourth quarter, and that will be the ball game, folks, as Garrard County will have no way to stop the clock now. As
what you'll see here is Bullitt Central will run a play, kind of take a knee, run the play clock down under 40. Run another play, take a knee, and then take, kind of head back to Shepherdsville with a big win over Garrard County.
This is a big win for Bullitt Central as they come down and it's been a slugfest. It's not really been one for the ages as far as offensively, but defensively this has been a whole lot of slugging going back and forth. Victory formation is going to be for the Cougars as they will take a knee.
So I tell you, looking at the Whitaker Bank player of the game, I tell you, a young man that we called his name throughout the entire game. I think the Whitaker Bank player of the game tonight is going to be Trent Nyson.
Yes,
love watching Trent play, and I think it's important to kind of make a player of the game for the Garrard County defense. Garrard County defense really saw a stellar effort tonight here.
Could have easily won that in the first or second week, too. Had some terrific performances.
Just
well
just a great football player.
Yep, really is. Tremendous football player. Also, Hayden Elliman with a great game tonight. As offensively, he did some really good stuff, as he always does. But defensively, I thought it was one of his better efforts that I've seen him have in the Golden Lion uniform. As that will be the last play tonight, folks. As that will bring us to an end. As Garrard County is going to come up on the short side of the victory stick here. As they lose tonight on your Urban Group scoreboard, 7-0 to Bullitt Central Cougars.
It's a tough loss.
It's
it's one of those things, these kids are working hard. Coaching staff is working hard. Just really love to see something positive happen, for these Garrard County Gold Lions. Knowing Coach Hester, Coach Crutchfield, Coach Centers, Coach Goldie, the whole entire coaching staff, they're going to keep working hard. They're going to put their chin to their chest. They're going to keep grinding, keep working hard. Go back to work during practice this week and get ready to go Somerset next week.
That's right. And folks, we'll be back on the air next Friday night when we go to Somerset, as it'll be a 7:30 kickoff down in Somerset, and we'll take the air right about 7 o'clock to bring you all the Golden Lion action. And folks, for Jeff Jacobs, Caleb Gresham, and Scott Boland, we say God bless America and go Lions.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more. Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life. See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garretthealth.org.
We are
Your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work.
And play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service.
you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.